I ain't tryna. Yeah, ain't tryna be cool like you. Wobbling around in your high heel shoes, I'm clumsy. Made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know a bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was a bop. And the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then until I touch my toes. I don't wanna roll the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I float. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. Bitch, I'm the after, you've been the before. I've been the stallion, you've been the seahorse. Don't need a report, don't need a press run. All of my bad pics been all my best ones. I wear the hat and I wear the pants. I am advanced, so I get advanced. And I do my dance and cancel the plans. Said boo, don't be mad cause you had a chance. Yeah, said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright on the put a 10 on it. Said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright on the put a 10 on it. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass.
got a pop boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 99.3 got a pop boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. 一歩通行 wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 一歩通行 arcane. ここまで来たぜ I am better than I was 大変21 savage 世界はアーケード I play このゲーム大抵マンなりガーデン上しか見てない Amen Amen よりも B 面言葉のリレーリプレイないこのライフいいねステージの右側いいね Bitch please 触らないでこれは俺の人生 Read it 聞いてみて Feel it スラックみたいに Weekend 正解などないと思ったらいいぜ93から Bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Hey 量産する音楽ライブ俺はまるでアンディ・ウォーホルフィクショナルなやつばかり何が欲しいアンディ・ウォーホルポピ様に旅の始まり間に合わないくらいのらりくらりワンウェイ止まれないぜ Yeah, hey 立ち止まり小物亀捨てて亀ハエでハネ隠し隠しジャンプさらけ出したズンズンズンズンズンズンズンズズズズンRun やばいベースライン赤いヤマハライ左手残すタイヤマーク殴り書きのポエム過去の俺を超える左手は添えるてかさお前さ何がしたいの口ばっかでダサいお口に着をないんだろ覚悟足りないのにそう話すことがクソ99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一歩通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way Run One way, one way, one way Better be on my side, on my side, on my side Run Better be on my
bullseye. We don't miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Too much I want, so I'm never laid back. Whole team with me, you can never break that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat. We don't follow, yeah, we innovate. Been about a coach and not an accolade. Everybody always got something to say, but meanwhile, kind of their own body weight. Yeah, we roll with the punches, yeah. Then we roll to the lunches, yeah. Roll out, now we run this, damn. Yeah, this is really something. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. 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 Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is in red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How have you grown? Who you wanna become? Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here, move ahead. One to the right now, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again. Regenerate. Get what's mine. Yeah, come to collect. I am me, and I'm that to the end. We got the juice, you can never bootleg. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. All my people in the place, go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Oh, shawty, it's your birthday. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Twice, it's a bullseye. Once, twice, it's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Yeah, my people don't miss, that's a bullseye. It's a bullseye.
Trip, can't f with no up. Drinking my cup, pour some rock, stay getting lit, yeah till I drop. Iced out, I'm too hot. Fly stain on my block. Rolling that green, don't stop. When you're rolling in green, they flop. Look at my ride, too clean. Interior crispy cream. Roll around with the team. Better get with the regime. I don't do no pretending. Take you to new dimensions. Shawty all in my mentions. Shawty won't give me inches. With a bossy baby, I'll get you frosty, baby. Don't care what it costs me, baby. I'm feeling flossy lately. I got the rock, I got the sauce. I got that trip, can't f with no up. Drinking my cup, pour some rock, stay getting lit, yeah till I drop.
Trust me, I can make you love me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the final week of LRS Valorant. We've got one final best of 5 series for you here today. But of course, can't do it by myself. I'm joined by Sashman here along with me. How you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing great, man. I'm so hyped. I've been hyped for this finals all week, especially since last week's battle was insane. But like, oh my goodness, that entire result just totally
Yep.
wiped.
Oh, it is. So we've had some crazy things happening in Valorant in the past week. Also, some good storylines that we can definitely revisit here as we're waiting for the map selection to come on through. But yes, we did, in fact, find out there was a little bit of fishy business going on with our winners from last week. So they are out. Wash moves forwards. Now we're in the finals, and we have the defending champs seeing if they can hold on to their summer championship from this past summer split. However, fake flashers have come out of nowhere with these roster changes coming in right before the deadline. They have been looking fantastic, able to take down PvE, which Sashman is a team you've known from when you played back in fall of 2020.
Yeah, wow. They were a challenging team back then too. That was a long time ago, and that's when they were playing in the Gold Silver League. They would have been playing LAS back then. They've come a long way since then. Holy smokes!
And yeah, it's been pretty nuts with what's been going on. And of course, back then there was only one Valorant league. It was the same roster under the name of Nocturnals that moved on. They won that split. They won the winter split, and then it was Wash that defeated them in summer. But Fake Flashers actually took down PVE, and I was looking at back at a couple of their matches. The first one, bit of a blowout there from Wash. PVE came back and got a close 13-11. Game 2, also very close. PV not quite able to get that one, but Fake Flashers in that fourth game won it very decisively. So this is a very strong team that Wash is going to be going up against today, and I'm really looking forward to it. But we are just about ready to go. We're just going to confirm with the servers here that everyone's looking fair in terms of ping. But we do have the map selection, so we can go over that while we work on the ping in the background. But anyways, Fake Flashers being the home side team after defeating PvE last week 3-1. They have banned Breeze, so that is going to be the one map that we do not see today. Game 1 will be on Bind, that was selected by Fake Flashers, and Watch choosing the attacking side. So, thoughts about this first map that we're going to be seeing here, Sashman?
Bind is a great attacking play. I was literally just playing this map like 10 minutes ago, and my team won really hard on attack, and we had such an easy time on defense. Not even actually, sorry, in reverse. We won super hard on defense when we weren't supposed to, and we didn't have the easiest time just managing to hold that lead for the rest of attack side. So getting ahead on defense side, especially if you're fake flashers, is super important, and it's what they need to do. At least managing to keep it within 4 going into the next half is what ideally team for. But I can't wait. I'm sure we're gonna see some jets, some raises. For sure on this map. And then of course we're gonna get the Sovas coming out on Chester T, and I think Diplo on Fake Flashes.
Yeah, Diplo is also another big player of the Sovas. Really great for utilities, but also there to defuse. I think he went number 1 overall in terms of defuses across the regular season. So this guy knows utility, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Sovas every single game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just such. We were talking about this last week too about how important those recon bolts really can be. Just any information that you can get from this other team, these guys know how to set up. They know where to be, and they know how to make really coordinated attacks, which is why Bind can be kind of crazy, I guess, for both sides here. I think both these teams have shown really good stuff when they've played on Bind. But map 2, I'm gonna just shimmy a little bit forward as we get ready. Map 2, we're going on an Icebox. We saw what Wash did last week on Icebox. That was the one game that they won, and I believe they won that very well. A lot of crazy stuff though can be done on that. I'm expecting some crazy Vipers coming out as well too. Another big one for the Sages. Map 3, we are going on to Ascent. Map 4 will be Haven, and then of course the last map that's left available will be Split. So we'll keep you guys updated with the side selections and the maps as we shimmy through the day. But This is a best of 5. This is the final best of 5 here for Valorant. So we only get to see these last few games, but there is going to be a champion crowned by the end of the day here. Very much looking forward to how this one's going to play out, as we might see another 2-time champion be born here, or we might see a brand new champion coming in, the Fake Flashers, dethroning Team Washed here. But honestly, I think both sides have a great shot at getting the win here today, but it just comes down to how these teams are feeling, how the synergy's looking.
Yeah, for sure. Like we've said before on this cast, it's on which team makes the least mistakes, right? That's it. Whichever team manages to play a little bit closer to a perfect game will be the team to win out, and it's such a tiny margin of errors for these.
Well, I think we're just gonna finalize what server we are going on to. Just checking out a couple things here. Is wow, everybody's got some crazy ping. Got a few people living in the server rooms potentially. But yeah, that is crazy. That is insane. Wow. I think someone was down to one ping,
Yeah.
which is pretty wild. But once we get that sorted, we're gonna get these games started for you. And just a reminder, map number 1, we are heading on to Bind. That was Fake Flashers side selection. Sorry, Fake Flashers map selection. Washed have opted for the attacking side first, so we are gonna get to see how Team Wash are gonna be bringing the heat on over to these Fake Flashers first. But honestly, this is a really good map to defend as well too. A lot of narrow passages to get onto the points here. Through mid, through showers for that A site can be really, really tight to go. And if you got a Sova, or even we saw the Cypher ripped out last week too. That was really, really clutch for, again, getting that information, knowing where these players are. And if you realize that they're not on that A site, or at least not going for it, B site, you've got 2 options there as well too. You've got Hookah and you've got B long. And again, those are very easy to hold down from the B site or from Guardians. A lot of interesting angles that you can kind of hit up from there. But I believe we are almost ready to go for this first map, heading on to Bind. There's also going to be predictions going on in chat as well too, so make sure to get your predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to win this map 1 with those channel points you got here. I just gotta click back and see if we got one. No, we don't. Who's going to win map 1? That's going on to Bind. Let me just get that ready for you guys so you can see that in chat. But yeah, Washed on the attacking side to start things off. It will be Fake Flashers on the defending side. You guys got lots of time to get those channel points in. You probably should be seeing it actually pop up before I'm even seeing this. So let's see what this day is going to bring. So just going to do a final confirmation with these teams here.
They're still determining servers.
I honestly, looking at Illinois, that seems the most fair for everybody.
Yeah. I agree. I don't think there's an. I think
It's
10 ping is that much. Sure. Double.
mhm.
Either.
Let's see what that Virginia 2 was again. Check that out before we
Virginia. Second.
Yeah, Illy looks the fairest to me. Yeah. Illy definitely looks fair. In terms of that, everybody's under 40 and still in double digits. So I think that's pretty fair. Let's get this one going, folks. As, thank you for your patience as we sorted that out. But it's time, Sashman, time for game number 1 of this best of 5 series to decide who's going to be crowned our champion at the end of this day. But wouldn't be too surprised here, as we've definitely got to know a few of these players here, as there's Diplo and Chester on the Sovas, or at least hovering them. Fearless, not afraid to lock in that jet right off the bat here. So this is definitely going to be a return to I would say comfort picks, comfort agents here for these guys, which, again, having that comfort on top of the skill that these guys bring to the show today, that's going to be huge, absolutely huge for them. So let's see what these guys are going to be pulling off. Ooh, I do like the potential Rays coming in here. Might be fun to watch that, but maybe even the Reyna might want to.
Raze on this map is super dominant. The tight corners, like you mentioned earlier, make her explosive so darn strong.
But Jaco might want to pick up a more mobile duelist. I mean, Raze, has a little bit of mobility with the satchel charges, and he says, "Hey, why not?" You're absolutely right, though, Sashman. You get one of those showstoppers off into tight quarters or around one of these sites. Oh man, the splash damage from that is ridiculous. So let's see if Jaco is going to be picking up those alt orbs, or at least if his team is going to be funneling them into him, because that can be such a game changer having that ulti up. But very expected picks here from the rest of the squad. Blair on the Killjoy again. Jack going for that. Not often we've seen him actually on the Viper here, so looking forward to seeing how he pilots that one. Either way, all 10 of these players, Sashman, that we're seeing today are absolutely ridiculous at this game. So we're going to be seeing some great stuff. I'm sure there's going to be a few clippable moments, so hope chat's ready for that.
Oh, darn sure. I hope we get some good clips here.
Hope we see some big plays here, some big jet updrafts, some knives flying around. I mean, said it multiple times before, but Fearless does like putting knives into people's faces there.
Yup.
He definitely does, and he's good at it. So round number 1 here with the pistols out. We're seeing a few classics, a couple sheriffs mixed in the bunch, and you have a frenzy for Diplo there. But this is, again, you see both sides here are going to be tossing the recon bolts out to be long, and this guy trying to find a little something here. But again, it's just all utility as, oh wow, look at this. Fearless getting real aggressive on this B site here. The labs are getting smoked out. Washer on bomb buddy taken out, and in the corner, that's going to be the key use of those Astra smokes here. But oh, that shock dart going a little bit long of Fearless. He's taking some spray through the smoke here, but Zerminius is taking his sweet time there, getting the plant on down. But see if Fearless can find any lucky picks. Yes, he does. Cal trades one back, but Zerminius finds a second one here for Team Wash. It's 4-3 right now. A little bit of a low health bar there for Jaco, but see if he can hold on with that 27 HP. He cannot. Zerminius going to find himself a second one. Zerminius finds a third on a Prodigy, and Dare clean it up. Wash only losing one, but they find themselves the first round.
That was actually kind of nuts. Fake Flashers played that like very well. They played that exactly how they were supposed to. They backed off site as soon as they felt the pressure, played it safe, and then tried to play for retake, but it just didn't work. The lockdown coming from Wash was just unreal. They're able to just get that bomb down, and nobody was able to get on site.
That was just a nice aggressive pistol round. It feels like it's been a while since I've seen one of those. But again, if you're ready to hit up that first round super hard, like we just saw, you're gonna find yourself a couple kills. The other team's not expecting that. So we see Washed are gonna be losing Fearless off the bat, but those Spectres starting to put in some work. Darrow and Blair picking up a couple kills here. As Darrow gets a second, Jack will at least trade one back, but Blair picking up the 3K. A bit of a gun difference in that round too, as you see the econ saving up here. At least Fake Flasher should be able to buy some bigger guns in this third round.
That's a play you'll often see at like the pro scene as well, where second round, if they lost the first pistol round, they'll just quickly stack a site and either hope to quickly win or completely outflank the enemy. It's a nice gamble, and it gets you to the second round pretty quickly and lets you get your guns going. Just gotta go next, so when you're secure what you have.
Absolutely. Well, we see the Phantoms. Well, one Vandal for Cal, we'll give him that, but a lot of Phantoms coming out here for the side of Fake Flashers. So might be a round that Wash want to play a little bit more safely, but no, Cal is just simply gonna take down Fearless, and Darrow using that Sheriff to pick off Cal. A lot of body stacking up in this U-Haul, though. This is going to be pretty explosive once things start to get going, as the flash is coming out, but the quadruple TP to the other side. You see one member is going to be hanging back in that teleporter there, just in case somebody decides to follow, but no. Fake Flashers are going to be smart about it. They're going to wrap around behind the labs here and see if they can make their way in for a retake, as that spike has already been planted down here. Dogs are going to be taken down, and Shock Dart is coming through as well too. Prodigy taking some spray in the back. Chester able to find him, but traded right back out by Jaco. That Swamp Grenade. They'll be doing some work here. But that spike's ticking down. Wash got themselves surrounded around this point. Diplo taking down 8 HP, and it's the hookah setup. Zerminius and Darrow able to finish this off. That spike, it's not going to go off, but Wash picking up their 3rd round here, and I think everybody's econ is looking pretty good here. So we might see, I don't know if I'd phrase it as a normal round stash, but something a little bit more paced.
It feels like Wash are coming here with a certain heat. They're trying to remind us that last week didn't actually happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. That was just an absolute anomaly. They're here to win this crap.
They're ready to go. They're absolutely ready to go. See Jaco though, gonna be setting up with this Marshall. And not quite able to find Darrow the first time, but the second time will do. Still sitting around there. Has the recon bolt, sees the 2 bodies coming around here from Wash and ready to go, but that's going to be the spray coming in from Chester. He will find a kill there. The Marshall shots are coming out, but you see that the Astra smokes have been set up, and Jaco starting to use that util. Is going to be able to find Fearless's. Oh, those Marshall shots are getting quite lucky coming through here, but when you got this many bodies stacked up, you got to at least be finding something through all this smoke here, but a little bit of a lull here. We got a little bit of peace and quiet as we hear the TP. The teleporter getting used. And now Fake Flashers got to reevaluate and reassess where Wash have gone. Jaco does have a bit of a heads up here. Watching the showers there. Oh, it just works out so lovely. But that was a nice shot there from Jaco. Picks off the second last member of Wash here, but Zerminius is trying to go for this brave play here, but wow. Jaco is there to finish him off with the satchel charge. That Viper poison coming in from Jack too. Lovely stuff from Fake Flashers.
The utility pincer maneuver.
Thrifty.
They got that was a great Viper molly, and then great follow up with that raised grenade. Just completely traps them in there. Checkmate.
I like how my brain kind of went there. It's like, oh, Jaco got a kill in showers. He washed. No, he he was watching showers, but no, that was honestly really nice. As you saw, once Wash kind of lost a couple members there, Fake Flashers did a really good job of reading where they would have gone, and again covered those entry points for both points. They didn't completely leave that B site. As you saw, they were ready for Zerminius, had the util ready to go, and just cut him off from both sides of the box there. So really, really good stuff. But round 5, we are on our way here, and we've got some big guns on both sides, full shields from both sides. And that showstopper is available already here for Jaco. So keep your eyes peeled for this raise. Again, if these members of Wash group up here, like we've seen in these first couple of rounds, it could be very, very dangerous. But Fearless is looking to get on into U-Haul, but Prodigy sitting in the corner ready for him. These other members of Wash got to take their time walking on in. You have a good idea where they're coming from, but oh, nice pickup by Zerminius. Chester finding the kill there as well. But Jack, in the meantime, did take out Blair, so we got ourselves a 3v3. Viper Molly blocking off the entrance to U-Haul. As now we got the bodies coming in. It will be Diplo joining his team, as Darrow is going to be taking down Jack. In the meantime, Zerminius trying to go for this plant again, but that's going to be the showstopper coming on out. Not quite able to find anybody on that. Zerminius trading out with Diplo. It's only gonna be Diplo left. Let's see if he can find the 1v2. That spike's gonna be picked up once again, but you've only got so much time to plant it. Darrow is gonna be going for it here. That will go down, but can... Oh, Diplo! He finds one. He's gonna make it a 1v1 here. Darrow's gonna have to back on off here. Those shock darts are coming through the recon bolt to give him that information. But let's see. It's gonna be a fake defuse here. Time is slowly running. Darrow through the wall is going to be able to find him. Picks up that, wins the round for Wash. It's going to be 4-1.
Whew. That was such a tight round, back and forth till the very end. Holy smokes.
Here.
I feel like what's happening a lot right now is fake flashers are getting caught out with too many deaths early on in the rounds, and this is why they're kind of not being able to capitalize or win the fights late round. And so hopefully they manage to figure out how to cover from that.
Here.
I don't know if this is gonna be the round for that though, Sashman. Take a look at the buys here. A little bit more on the saving side for the fake flashers. It looks like Wash want to get in there, want to get dirty, want to get this point down as that ultimate hunter is gonna find Jaco. Nicely placed there to find that. Darrow finds Prodigy, and like you mentioned, Sashman, these early kills playing a huge part in Team Wash success in this early start of this game. Is I think they're actually going to try and sneak around here. They realize that fake flashers were set up and ready for them on this B site. So you see 3 members moving their way back towards that A site, but it's still going to be Chester holding onto that spike, Blair holding forward and just standing right outside of these gardens here. As, oh, look at the patience. You see the patience coming out. This is what I'd love to see. Not overly rushing it, taking their time, knowing that they have the numbers here. So really, really good stuff coming in here from Team Washes. They're going to see if they can bait anything out here from fake flashers. Jack just right around the corner, and he's actually going to go and check, but there's 2 bodies standing here. Blair ready for him. And now only 2 members left. They're going to push on in. Chester still holding onto that spike, but the Astral Wall is going to be coming up across the map here, and Chester going to look to see if he can walk in and get this plant on down, but they're going to find Diplo through the smoke. Cal finds Chester, but Zerminius shows back up to clean this one up, and you see the flank positions that Wash have even set up too. They were ready.
Wash would play that so well. The way they push onto site there with Chester and Blair playing right off of each other, right behind each other's butts. Oh, beautiful, beautiful trading. Just great offense coming here from Team Washed. Like, phenomenal. I hope they can keep this up, but big flashers need to figure out how to lock it down really quick. They need to find cheeky angles to get picks on and manage to get out after getting those early round picks. Looks like we have a timeout.
Yeah, quick little tactical pause coming in, and I think you're right that on that one, Sash, is that fake flashers need to slow it down. They don't really need to be standing out in the open. They're the ones on defense here for buying. This is the map that they chose, so I really want to see them making sure to cover those angles, and you really don't have to do more than that. You can really just stand your ground there and wait for this for Wash to be the ones to push around the corners first. We saw that in reverse there as it was Jack who ended up checking the outside of gardens there and got picked off by Blair. There's no need to do that. Just stand in the elbow there. You're completely fine. Make sure you have somebody watching hookah as well. And if you get picked, you at least have that information for the team coming in. But, you know, you have that area that you're standing your ground, and you can at least maybe look for a trade back onto one of these members getting in your face or rushing onto the point here like we've seen Fearless do a bunch of times. But let's see how they're going to execute there. They had that quick little tactical timeout to maybe reassess things, but the Viper Pit is up actually, and Jack was finding some spray onto Fearless there, but he is going to be healed right back up, I believe, by Darrow. Gonna top him off there, so everybody looking in good shape so far. Some big buys across the board here, but what I've got my eye on are the 3 extra ults that are available here from fake flashers. So Diplo does have that ultimate hunter available, could end up using it. I mean, if he was over on A site right now, actually, if he took the teleporter back over, that'd be a great place to use it, because you could see Washer set up, ready to go. Zerminius and Jaco immediately finding some kills. Prodigy, though, is going to be able to take down Fearless as Blair trades that right back out around. It's 3v3, and everybody's starting to make their way back on over to this A site, as now we know where they are. Oh, Darrow in the corner, able to find the win in that trade with Jaco, but the ultimate hunter coming out will take out Blair. However, Spike was able to get planted right before that arrow found him. Let's see, Diplo scouting through U-Haul here. Will be able to spot out Darrow, but Darrow taking out Cal. Means Diplo is the last remaining member here for fake flashers again. He's got to be so careful here because they're watching him from both sides. They're going to spot him from behind. He looks to check his back. And Darrow standing right around the corner. Which way is he gonna have to peek? Which way is he gonna find them? First, Chester is there. He finds one. Can he find Darrow as well? He's got to reload, but decides to go for the extra gun. Darrow coming around the corner. It's going down and up. Oh, Diplo will find the kill, but unfortunately no time to defuse there, which means Wash are gonna take that one. Lovely stuff from Diplo, but bit of a lead here for Team Washed.
Diplo playing with absolute fire underneath him right there. Holy smokes, well done keeping it alive and just managing to... He lost that play last time against, was it Darrow? No, against Prodigy. It was very, very close. Well done.
Yeah, Diplo showing that, you know what, in those 1v2 situations can pull it off, but again, there needs to be a little bit more snappiness. Once that retake is in motion, got to see some more action coming in from Fake Flashers, because you can see that they've got the skills to win those gunfights. But right now, it's another aggressive A push coming in here from Team Watch. They're looking to go hard as Prodigy just going to be cleared out of the showers here. Team Watch walking on in. Darrow's trying to search for anybody through the smokes here, but Zerminius is going to find Cal. So already Fake Flashers down 2 members. Jack on 8 HP. Going up to A Heaven along with Jaco here. So let's see if they can find anybody. The paint shells are going to be coming through, but a little bit far on that. Fearless trading on out. It's just going to be a battle of the snipers here. Again, though, it's Diplo. However, 1v4 is not the situation you want to be in. Team Washed are just rolling this map.
If you notice, Fake Flashers continue getting caught out at very early entry points for attack teams. They need to play those angles like they are, but they need to play them for contact and not for kills. If they can get an easy kill, lucky, cool. But play safe. You gotta make sure you have at least the numbers even, if not ahead, for your retake, because you need to be able to trade people out after bomb gets planted.
Absolutely, absolutely, and no shame in letting that bomb go down so you guys can get reset up for this and plan for that retake. But I just want to see that decisiveness we've seen out of Fake Flashers throughout the entire playoffs to be coming through here. Again, it is map 1, so a little bit of a warm-up. We have a best-of-5 series, so we'll see how it keeps going. But right now, Washed are looking very good on this attacker side. As you see, once they decide for a point here, they're going for it. Fearless jumping up. The knives are coming out. Not going to be able to find the back there as he's taken out by Cal. Jaco going to find one on a Chester. So this is what we were talking about, finding those angles. But Wash just going in super duper hard once they get the momentum rolling. Prodigy going to be popping the ult as well too. But it's 3v2 here in favor of Wash. That Sky ult is coming out, but you see Diplo in the corner. Prodigy's gonna walk on down. Diplo finds Zerminius. Oh, Prodigy's gonna be taken down. Diplo, can he do it once again? He's got the 1v2. He gets flashed up. They know where he's shooting from. Trying to peek around the corner. Blair standing in gardens there. But Diplo gonna find that one here. Darrow's on a sliver of health. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be ring around the rosy. I don't think he knows where Darrow is, but Darrow, does he have the eyes on Diplo? All right, Diplo, you gotta make it happen here. He's going for the defuse here. Darrow gonna be stepping around, and Darrow's got him! Oh my goodness. Chaotic round, Sash.
Diplo, wow. Just absolute clutch player right now for Washed. Like, no, yeah, for Washed. Holy smokes. Oh, sorry. Take that back.
Fake Flashers.
Fake Flashers.
Yes.
He's 2 rounds back to back, basically. He's been on his own and managed to clutch up almost completely. But Darrow, fantastic outplay. Playing off in such a weird spot that no one would begin to think to look there.
No, that was definitely a interesting spot to set up, because you could see where Diplo was looking. He was trying to peek for gardens as oh boy, this round's already starting off. Ultimate Hunter comes down. Prodigy finding oh, Darrow too. Sorry, what is going on? These rounds are just popping off, but yeah, we'll move on from that last point. It was definitely a weird place to be, but worked out for Darrow there. Anyways, 3v3 situation here. Another Ultimate Hunter is going to be coming out as Diplo's trying to find one of his own. He does get a piece of Blair there. Actually, a decent chunk of Blair as the paint shells just going right past Blair. Sees the satchel, or at least hears the satchel coming out. Gets a piece of it too. He's taken down at 2 HP, and there is the kill. Cal walks around the corner, cleans that one up. As oh, Chester going to be taking down Diplo, so might just have time to defuse here. Wash are gonna have to move fast. I think this one's just for fake flashes. They get it. Well, let's see. 1v1 if there's gonna be any more final trades coming out here before we switch the round. It was close, but fake flashers get themselves around. Really nice to see.
They gave each other some love taps. Holy smokes. The attack, that was, it was an interesting round. I'm not sure quite what went well in the terms of what fake flashes managed to do well that round as opposed to the other rounds, because they've been playing well. It's just things just haven't been bouncing their way.
I think that one, honestly, looking at it, Cal came around from showers, able to pick off Prodigy there, or able to pick off Blair. Oh, okay. And with that, I mean, having those flank angles, Wash kind of backed off enough, and I think fake flashers just saw their opportunity, saw that they had the time to defuse, and just went for it. So no faking here from the fake flashers as they pick up a defuse round, which honestly don't see those too often, but it's the two rounds that fake flashers have gotten. Here we go though into round number 11. Oh, that showstopper coming through along with a fearless op shot is gonna find some kills. Bodies dropping left and right though. It's 2v2 as Chester gonna be finding Prodigy there in the corner. And now let's see if Jack can do it. He's gonna be able to take down Chester. Blair taken down as well too. Jack finds the 1v2 this time, and no time for that spike to go down. Fake flashers picking back up a couple rounds. It's gonna be the last round before we actually switch things up.
This is just what fake flashers need. A couple last minute rounds to get themselves some dubs before the next half is just what they need. Right now, this score is a bit rough. Hopefully they can get it to 8-4, and they're set for attacker side.
That'd be a comfortable place to come into. I'm just watching Jack's screen right now where he's setting up the poison.
Yeah.
That's really crazy, some of the angles these guys can find here, but let's see. I'm watching Jaco right now, has the op out. He's going to take out that Sky. I think it's Sky Dog. But he's sitting in hookah there with that op ready to go if anybody wants to peek themselves around. But thankfully, Raze has got a lot of utility there. So back on op. But oh, Jaco! I believe in his crosshairs, you can see a little bit of Darrow's foot sticking out there. But Darrow's going to get the drop on him first. Fearless trying to get on into that A site. Jack ready and waiting for him. So we're taking down to a 4v4 here, but Prodigy is sneaking through. He's in the Viper Pit and he's got a judge, but Darrow is ready for another one, taking out Cal. That's 2 for him so far. As now fake flashers again backing off, needs to reassess just a little bit. The Astro Smoke coming out onto B, right inside the labs here, but that I believe that is what we call a diversion here, because the rest of Team Wash.
Oh no, that's so.
Oh wait, no, I lied. It's not a diversion. They're coming through hookah right now. Derminius spraying through the smoke in the elbow there, seeing if anybody's posted up, but that shock dart is there, and the spike is gonna go down. 4v3 in favor of Wash. Prodigy gonna get taken down there. It's Darrow's third. Jack sprinting across, trying to find anything as Diplo spraying through the box though. Going to see the Killjoy ultimate coming out as well too. Darrow starting to wrap around here. He might catch somebody if they're not ready for this. But did they hear his reload at all? Double flash. He finds one. He knows Diplo's sitting around the corner, but Diplo's going to take away his 5k. Not quite able to find that. However, Chester is going to clean this one up. Washed up 9-3 before the switch. Huge.
Switching sides.
It's a good lead, but now they're on defender's side, which is tends to be the harder side on this map. So they're gonna have to play very, very tight and careful not to give up too much of a lead here. Meanwhile, fake flashers got to figure out how to work their way back into this quickly. Get a good eco advantage, and they can like manage to use that to get a bunch of extra rounds to at least even up the rounds.
Yeah, they got to find something now. Honestly, attack might be a little bit favor for them based on the aggressiveness we saw out of them on the defending side, but let's see if they're going to put that aggressiveness to good use. They've got some really good attacker-sided utility, especially with that raise. So if they can get in there and get some good stuff done. But yeah, this time we're going to be watching Washed for being the ones to hold those angles as, wow. Just flick to Chester's screen for a second. Somehow, Diplo was able to get a recon bolt in just the top little sunroof window of there. So again, these guys know their angles. Crazy mathematical reads here. It's Jaco trying to take the Satchel Express there, but Zerminius gonna pick him off, but that goes first to Chester, waiting in the corner as well too. He does find one, but Jack is gonna pick him back. Find the kill there. Is you hear the teleporter getting used as well. As seems these members of Fake Flash heading right back towards that B side. Diplo should have time to get this spike on down, as not often we see an actual spike plant in these pistol rounds, but today is a special day. It's grand finals, baby. So, you know, we're going to get a little bit of everything here. Let's see. Walking on in. The shots are coming out. Fearless is going to be taken down. Cal. Boy, and now it's only Diplo and Jack remaining. Oh, Zerminia spotted out, jumping up, but he takes down Jack. Diplo takes Blair and Darrow to finish things up. Lovely round for Wash. They're 3 away from taking this first map of the day, and Darrow kind of a beast with 22 frags so far.
I was just about to mention that.
Holy crap, man.
And then not far behind is Zerminius, also 2.0 KD, just
Placing sentry.
playing phenomenally on the Astra. Yeah.
Oh boy, this is looking really good for Washed. I know they were playing in a tournament yesterday, so clearly these guys are warmed up, ready to go, feeling good about themselves. So Team Washed looking really, really strong on this first map, but it's not over till it's over. In terms of map and series too, you got lots, but oh, the paint shell's going in. Chester is going to take the first little bop of that, but Shock Dart going in to trade some damage back. It is going to take a bit of Jaco's health there. So we'll see just a couple of ticks to each other's health bars. That drone is not going to be long for this world, as it does spot a couple members out. Posted up in the showers again, though. There's going to be a little risky, I think, for Fake Flash. As you can see, 4 members here. And Chester just spraying through here, but he's going to have to deal with more spray than he can manage. It's just chaos as Fake Flash is busting out of the showers here. We'll find 2 members of Team Wash, but again, it's 1-for-1 trade. No, I take it back as Zerminius Blair just simply clean it up. It was even, and then all of a sudden, Team Wash just flipped the table and say, no, we've got the angles, we're holding it down, and we're going to push ourselves to 11 rounds picked up here. 2 away from taking this first map.
Wash seem to really like this map, and they know it well. They played well on this last week as well. I remember their execution was really well done. And wow. But I'm worried about what we're gonna see on Icebox, especially since we know how they do with Icebox.
Here.
This might be two games straight for them. But Big Flashers got to figure out an answer quick. They need to figure out which characters they need to take out and how to play a little bit safer and off trade a little bit more effectively.
Yeah, but right now we're seeing the trademark coming in from Team Wash. It's Fearless with an op. It's Chester with some sort of cheese gun. And we see Jaco is actually going to be picking off Fearless. So there goes the operator. Gone. Very nice stuff from Jaco. Able to remove. Definitely a huge threat there. But Daryl popping around the corner. Picks himself up too. Jaco, though, also picking up his second kill onto Darrow. So this is huge threats taken away from Wash right now. However, Diplo taking the kill lead here. Zerminius come around the corner to shut that raid on down. And we've got ourselves 2v2. Jaco and Jack versus Zerminius and Blair. As Zerminius might be a little late to this party. It's only Blair on the point right now, holding this one down as Jack and Jaco are in onto this point, and look where Jack set up to. Lovely stuff. Gonna toss some poison into the lab, and that's gonna at least block off one of those, but the swamp grenade doing some decent damage back on over to Jack. Poison going in the corner as well too, and Jaco taking down Blair, which means this spike should be going down. However, you still gotta deal with Zerminius. Definitely can turn it on when he wants to. He picks off Jaco there. Looking for Jack as well, too. Knows he's going to be popping out at one of these entrances to this shipping container. So he's just going to start spraying through, but sitting on 100 health. He's got a mostly full shield there. As Jack definitely looking a little bit in worse shape, but let's see. He spots Zerminius coming out. They know where each other are, but it's Zerminius to pick up that kill there. And has lots and lots of time to get this defuse here. Well, Team Washed are on Match point here. Let's see if they can bring it home here in round
Match point.
number 15? 16. Quick math.
Yeah, holy smokes. They're Team Washed.
1 second, peeps.
Both sides
I gotta
have been
visit
really
the Astro to
strong.
play
I'm
some style.
extremely impressed with how they're managing to lock down this defender
Up I
side.
go.
Big
And again, it's
Flashers-
just-
About this.
It's just what you were talking about, Sash. Just holding down the angles, and,
Yeah.
and we're seeing that from Wash here.
Hawk out.
Oh, but let's see if they can do it against Ashes. Oh, Jaco is gonna find Fearless there. Fake Flash is not completely out of this one. They gotta win this though. It's looking a little rough though. 3-12 is definitely not the most boosting to your confidence here, but when you're picking up kills like this, it might help out. Cal's gonna be picking off Zerminius there as well. Diplo sends the drone on, but it's gonna get taken out. So I think they know there's somebody sitting in that corner. I now realize there's an Arcane ad actually up on the billboard on B Long. Just a quick little side note. If anybody's watched that, I would recommend. It is good. It is decent. Anyways,
Good to know.
I won't go on about that because we're not getting paid by Riot Games to advertise for their show. But here we go, Darrow and Chester picking up some kills. Jack is gonna trade one right back out. So right now, Fake Flashes have the number advantage, but the Sky ult is coming out. The Viper Pit is up on this A site, so Darrow's got to be risky. He's got to step on in. Viper Wall coming on out, but he's going to find Jack. The flashes into the showers. Can he find Diplo? No, he cannot. And now it's all up to Blair here. Let's see if Blair can clutch the win. No. Prodigy watching those angles, know where he's coming from, and Fake Flasher's going to hold on for another round.
Well done. This will give them a nice little eco lead for a bit. Hopefully they can manage to hold on to this and they can slowly start to creep their way back into this. One thing I've noticed though from these players is they're playing such nice tight angles when they peek now, instead of the Ferrari peaks from previous patches that we used to saw where people would just sprint across someplace they would try to like look. Now they're like peeking just enough to see like a shoulder, and then that's what they're taking.
Sometimes that's all you really need. That's all you really need. We've seen it a couple times. Getting those sprays through the corners or through a box is just enough. So let's see if they can do it again. But see, Washed are set up pretty well on this B site here. Blair is going to be finding a kill to start things off. So that means Jaco is taken down. That means the Showstopper will not be available for this round, which could be slightly troublesome for Fake Flashes. Dominius popping out some smoke here, but Prodigy is going to spot Fearless, so he picks him off. We'll see a couple members of Team Wash still holding down this B site. Teleporter has been used. Members coming on back, but Diplo, ooh, taking down to 5 HP is going to be rough. But look at the spray from Blair on the Cal, picks him off, but Prodigy trades it right back around. It's trade for trade as Diplo heading back towards his A site. No spike available because right now it's Jack who had it and it's going to be dropped. Chester is, all he has to do is just sit on this. Chester's just going to sit right here. He's going to toss his drone out. He's going to park that in the corner.
30
and that's
seconds
all
left.
he needs to do. The timer is ticking down, and this is such a great place for Wash to be sitting on this spike. That's all they need to do is just continue to hold this point down. But around the
One
corner,
enemy
Zerminius is going to get picked off. Oh boy, this could be trouble. Chester's taken down too, and it's a 5K for Prodigy. Again, holding his team in this first map of today. My God.
4K.
4K?
Yeah.
4K. Roman numerals again.
But Zero, 27 kills, almost 30 kills. Who gets 30 kills in LRS Valorant? That's borderline unheard of. That's very rare.
Yeah, usually it's spread out, share the load between the team, but no, Darrow's just going nuts today. Showing off for finals, I suppose.
Bomb buddy out. Hawk out.
Here we go, still on match point here, still seeing if Team Watch can do this one as Chester's gonna go and lead with this Ultimate Hunter here, but not gonna be finding anybody with that one. As you do have Diplo also with an Ultimate Hunter. Cal has the Astro Wall up and ready to go as well. Let's see if any ults are gonna be popped off here. Oh, Prodigy again with a lovely shot onto Darrow. Here comes Diplo in with his own Ultimate Hunter, and he will find Chester through this. So Team Wash are going to be down a couple members. Jaco picking off Zerminius. Team Wash just down to 2, and Fake Flashers looking to get themselves a plant. Should have plenty of time to do this, as the shock darts are going to be tossed towards that back corner of A. Blair waiting in the corner for Jack. Will be able to take him down, but still, it's Fake Flashers with the advantage. Fake Flashers who are holding on for dear life, but doing so well at it. Is Prodigy gonna find Fearless up in A heaven as well? Let's see Blair taking down Fake Flashers. Oh my goodness, they will not let go.
Wow, this is what they need to do. They're playing some really good offense, and this is now, like, thankfully Bind is an offensive sided map, and as long as they can continue this momentum, keep on playing like they're playing, very patient, but taking the proper points to go aggressive. And they keep letting Wash play aggressively into their own hands. It's causing Wash to trip up on their own game plan of just trying to play retake. So keep going.
Keep going, Fake Flashers, indeed. Like, this is really fantastic stuff from them. They've got, I mean, again, still a couple more games to go in this overall series, but to show that they can still hang on in these pressure situations is really, really impressive stuff. So it ain't done till it's done. 6-12 right now. Team Wash still sitting on match point. They just need 1 to close out this map, but Fake Flashers are not going to go silently into this night. No siree. Let's see it though. Just looking to get onto this B site from multiple angles here as Prodigy's going to toss the Hawk. See, Fearless though does have the knives out, and now the spray coming in from Gardens. Prodigy going to scoop up that ult orb and has the ulti available, so here they go, crashing onto this B site. You're going to hear some shots coming out of the corner, but they've got all the angles covered as they enter into this B site. Fake Flash is playing this so damn well as Chester and Zerminius now pushed out, pushed back, and not able to do anything. They are on opposite sides here, so potential flank, but it's 2v5. This is not going to be an easy one as Jack spraying on down of Laboratories. Chester's going to be taken out by Cal, and it's all up to Zerminius here. I don't think he's got the numbers game on his side, as I think Fake Flashers just want to hunt him down. This is terrifying. Fake Flashers, flawless round here. 7-12.
Phenomenal. They're doing exactly what Wash were doing on attack site, getting onto site and just locking that sun down. No one's getting in here. And as long as they continue to get those early picks, it's going to be nice. It's smooth sailing for them.
Clearly, this map that Fake Flashers have selected for themselves is starting to look pretty good now that they're on the attacker's side. Yes, we're still on match point. Yes, it's still 5 rounds away, but it has been 4 straight wins here for Fake Flashers, and all of them have been through kills, through straight elimination. So not even looking to plant these spikes here. They're gonna look to take some back. I'll get a little bit of revenge here for the start to this map, but let's see this bomb buddy sneaking on through. You see Jaco picking up an ult orb here. Still 2 away from actually getting that showstopper, but you see Washed are set up on this A site. And Blair might actually be, well, no, Blair's still sitting on that on that B site watching Hookah. However, it's Fearless finding that op shot, and Team Wash want it to happen right now as they push in through the showers. Darrow finds 2. Prodigy still standing up in Hookah. You do have Cal sitting at the back end of this map here, but he is going to get spotted out by that drone. He's got to get rid of that bolt. Should be okay for now. Prodigy holding down Hookah. Cal picking up a kill, so nicely done. Fake Flashers aren't out of this, but it's 2v4. And it's not a math game in favor of Fake Flashers right here, but they could still do it. They could still hold on to this one. But they're going to look to regroup. Only 30 seconds left to get this spike down, so they're going to have to make the moves happen now. Washed, ready and waiting. You can see Zerminius is hiding out in the teleporter, but the spray is coming on out. Cal going to try and get that. No, does get the Astro Wall on up. But he will actually get flashed out a little bit by his own teammate. He's going to try and go for this plant here. Trying to get it down, but around the corner. Team Wash looking to block this one down. Cal, though, will get a kill on the Fearless. Let's see. Oh, Cal almost able to pick off Blair in the corner. but Team Washed, all they need to do is defuse this one, and they're going to be walking away with map number 1 on
Don't
bind here.
start that shit
GG.
here, mate.
Defenders win.
And that's full time. Good stuff.
Oh my god, Sash, Washed, looking so good to start that game off. They were up 9-3 before the switch, and it looked like they were just gonna walk away with that one, 13-3. But I gotta give huge props to Fake Flashes there. They came back. They were doing so well, starting to pull back those rounds, but in the end, Washed are ready for them. Darrow played out of his mind. 30 kills that game. What the hell, Darrow? Absolutely on fire for that one.
Just incredible gameplay from both teams. Wash starting and finishing very strong, but Fake Flashers not giving up. We saw that nice comeback in that second half of them starting to just dominate rounds, like very clearly win some rounds. And so if they can carry that sort of effort over into Icebox, I'm sure they're gonna give Wash this really good run for their money. But Wash are on fire right now too. They're both teams are feeling it, and can't wait to see what happens next game.
Absolutely. So it is going to be Team Wash up 1-0 in this series so far. We're just going to offer the players a quick little break. So might as well take that. Sounds good. Okay, so we're going to take a quick little break, ladies and gentlemen. When we get back, we're going to be hopping on to Icebox for map 2 of the day. This was selected by Washed, and we've seen what they can do on this map, but Fake Flashers definitely showing some big signs of life here. We're not out of this, and it's not over till it's over, but make sure to join us back here in 5 minutes for the rest of LRS Valorant Grand Finals. We'll see you very, very soon, so don't go anywhere.
Egal was so geschieht, schön, dass es dich gibt. Ja, du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Ich denk, ich bin verliebt, auf dass du auch so fühlst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Yeah, was wär ich ohne dich zu kennen? Denn alles, was du tust, ist dope, ist relaxed, perfekt, genau so. Yeah, in meine Hand lass gehen, bist du sehen, ist kein Problem. Denn egal wo, wird alles kein Stress, denn jetzt bist du da, kein Fake, du bist echt. Die Zeit liegt in unserer Hand, schau uns an, wir gehören zusammen. Ist egal, was die anderen wollen, denn am Ende zählt, dass du bleibst, du bleibst. Die Zeit liegt in unserer Hand, schau uns an, wir gehören zusammen. Ist egal, was die anderen wollen, denn am Ende zählt, dass du bleibst, du bleibst. Egal, was so geschieht, schön, dass es dich gibt. Ja, du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Ich denk, ich bin verliebt, auf dass du auch so fühlst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Ich weiß, es ist noch lang hin, aber du bist der Wahnsinn. Kannst kaum erwarten mit dir loszuziehen. Egal wohin, yeah, los, lass mal nach Berlin. Yeah. Solange ich weiß, du bleibst, sind alle Sorgen nach lang vorbei, yeah. Auch wenn die Zeit bestreitet, ist okay, denn ich hab dich bei meiner Seite. Die Zeit liegt in unserer Hand, schau uns an, wir gehören zusammen. Ist egal, was die anderen wollen, denn am Ende zählt, dass du bleibst, du bleibst. Die Zeit liegt in unserer Hand, schau uns an, wir gehören zusammen. Ist egal, was die anderen wollen, denn am Ende zählt, dass du bleibst, du bleibst. Egal, was so geschieht, schön, dass es dich gibt. Ja, du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Ich denk, ich bin verliebt, auf dass du auch so fühlst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst. Und du bleibst, du bleibst, du bleibst.
a bullseye. It's a bullseye. We don't miss, that's a. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Anything I want, baby, gonna take that. Too much I want, so I'm never laid back. Whole team with me, you can never break that. Protect at all costs, yeah, like a wave cat. We don't follow, yeah, we innovate. Been about a coach and not an accolade. Everybody always got something to say, but meanwhile, can't if their own body weight. Yeah, we roll with the punches, yeah. Then we roll to the lunches, yeah. Roll out, now we run this, damn. Yeah, this is really something. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. All my people in the place go run it. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. Yeah. Do your dance, yeah, you know you something. 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 Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. Hit it once, hit it twice, never miss. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. It's a bullseye. Only type of light that I ever hide from is them red and blue lights. I don't sing their song. Where you at? Yeah, where you come from? How have you grown? Who you wanna become? Move your body, move a leg. Everybody here, move ahead. One to the right now, one to the left. Never stay still. Move again. Regenerate. Get what's mine. Yeah, come to collect. I am.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the LRS Valorant Grand Finals. We are about to get game 2, or map 2, underway here as we saw Wash take the first map today on Bind 13-7. Again, looking really strong on the attacking side there, but Fake Flasher started to make a bit of a comeback there. However, Wash cleaning it up here, and now we get to see maybe a return to what we saw last week as they seem to do very well on this Icebox map. But it's almost time here. We're going to give these players the ready check here as we get ready to go. But no, I'm expecting probably what we've seen in the past. Generally what we see here or see in the pro scene tends to be a bit replicated in terms of seeing the Vipers come out, seeing the Sages come out. Again, really great for just blocking off those points here. And again, the Viper Pit just completely engulfs B site when anybody's trying to go for it. But there are so many crazy angles here, so many crazy places we can go. But once we get the map switched up, we're going to get ready to go with this one on Icebox.
Oh, yeah, true. Make sure. I should go. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get ready to go on Icebox. And again, this could potentially set Washed up to 2-0 in the series. It is a best of 5, so there is a potential to come back. But again, I don't believe we've seen Fake Flashers on Icebox, so this is going to be something maybe a little bit new for everybody here. But again, right off the bat there, Blair and Cal on the Vipers immediately going to be locked in as the Sage coming through for Jack. So it must be, well, I mean, we're 3 minutes in the future at this point, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna get those predictions rolling as well too, so those of you at home can let us know with your channel points who you think is gonna win this next game here. Who's gonna win map number 2? Will it be Washed or will it be the Fake Flashers? Let's see who's coming out, who's feeling themselves a little bit more on this Icebox. And I think honestly, Sash, when you talk about this map, it comes down to coordination and who has those moves and who is moving together as a cohesive unit. But a lot of opportunities for those one-on-one gunfights as well too. Is no Yoru, still not going to be a Yoru. I don't think we've seen one.
No, not yet. I would love to see a good Yoru though. Yorus can do some crazy disruptive stuff on this, on this map especially.
Your agent.
Fearless's Jet, although we saw him stand out a couple times, overall last game, just a little bit of a weaker game from what we've seen. Hopefully, Fearless manages to figure out whatever jitters were in that first game and manage to bring it over here in Icebox because his team's probably gonna need him here. Fake flashers are gonna come in hot. They're gonna need their fraggers at top tier, ready to go.
Yep, but it seems we are ready to go and load into this second map of the day here. Remember to keep getting those predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to win. But you see Jaco on the Reyna. We did see a Reyna last week on Icebox, and it did put in some damn good work here. But both teams have the Sage. Both teams have the Viper. With a couple variations in the mix here. But I'm excited to see.
Only one variation. Jet versus Sky.
Haha, I see. Yeah, not pretty similar in terms of what utility is going to be coming out from both sides here, but oh, this map Sash is just a bundle of chaos, honestly.
Yeah. Players have to play very effectively off of each other. If they don't, it's very easy to lose to the defending team because the defending team has so many nice long sight lines to hold down.
Mm-hmm. See how fake flashers do on this defending side first. Is here we go into round number 1 of the second map of the day. Again, it is Team Wash currently up 1 map in the series of this best of 5, but they get a bit of a chaotic pistol round as Team Washed are moving in fast, hitting up this A site extremely hard. You see some of the Viper util coming out, but Jaco and Blair each finding themselves a kill. Jaco, though, gonna get chased around the corner. Fearless is there, but he's gonna get picked off by Diplo. Peeks his head out, but a nice little headshot coming in from Darrow. As he's just simply gonna heal himself right back on up. Oh, he finds a second one on a Diplo. A beautiful third headshot onto Jack. Oh, I think it was the second headshot, but third kill. Lovely nonetheless, as it's just Cal left on the outside of this one. Oh my god, he somehow finds Darrow. On honestly a pixel he could have decided to choose, and he chooses the right one. But Blair picked up from behind, and Chester gonna take down Cal from the side again. Crazy angles coming in, crazy places you can find, but it's Watch to pick up the first round.
This was very, very good first round. Unfortunately, Fake Flashers lost a couple people a little early that round, so and it's a pistol round though, so they're not too worried going in. They might try to do that same thing where they stack and rush all at once, but
yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if that's what we end up seeing here. Classically, those first couple rounds that we see, that Washed love to go for those Spectres in the second round, and you can see they are just marching into this B site. Fake Flashers, I think, are aware that nobody's over on A, so they're gonna go ahead and try to meet them there. But again, better guns on the side of Watch for this, and we'll see if Fake Flashers can at least find themselves a pick or two to make things a little bit more difficult. But Darryl gonna find Jack is Fearless picking off Diplo there as well. So 2 members down for the side of Fake Flashers is Washed, already getting that spike planted and hitting up this site extremely hard. Like I said, Zerminius and Fearless each finding the kill. Prodigy at least found one, but Prodigy finds a second. Nice little aim with that Sheriff, but Blair will finish it up. Wash gonna be set up 2-0.
The way Fearless died there, it looked like he got KO'd by the bridge at the same time as the bullet hit him.
It just comes up, dashes into the bridge, bang! Jet might be slightly concussed at this point, but it's all good.
Got 2 kills last round, that's all that matters.
But Prodigy, though, given Fearless a little bit of a lobotomy there, doing really well with the Sheriff to at least take out two members of Wash here. So that's why we see 2 Sheriffs, again, a save round for Wash in the third. Even after picking up a win there, they're going to save up a little bit and just get those econs rolling. As Fake Flashers investing heavily in some bigger guns here. They're going to see if they can hold on defensively this time. But again, income Team Wash, I would say a little bit more hesitantly this time, but they are in onto this B site. You do have Zermini sitting on the back, waiting for an point to get this spike on down, but that will be 1 for 1 as Jack actually finds himself a second kill onto Darrow. Jack lighting it up here. Fake Flashers have the number advantages. Oh, Blair's going to come around the corner and find Cal, but Jack picks up his third onto Blair. Still a close one. It's 3v2. Fake Flashers going to be holding onto this one. Again, Zermini is still holding on to that spike, but does not want to step forward. Diplo sitting up in those shipment containers, and they're going to start to make their way back. However, Jaco is watching this return. Covering this one is, oh no, Chester is going to have to peek around this corner, as you do have Jaco right here, ready and waiting for him, and that's the headshot. Lovely stuff. Even has the heal orb
30
ready.
seconds left.
Doesn't even need it. He's full health. Germanius knows exactly where he should be waiting, but the sheriff shot is going to be coming through first. He picks off Jaco. And now, considering the fact that, oh boy, Zerminius does have that spike, this could be a little reverse action here, but he is actually going to decide to go for this A site, but he might spot Jack out first. Jack will actually pick up his 4K because Zerminius kind of shooting through the 5-hole on that one, so Fake Flash is going to be up around here.
I noticed yesterday in one of the in another competitive shooters tournament stream, they leave these tracers on for where the players are looking at. We'll see how that turns.
Let's see. I'll have to see how that looks on the broadcast here, but we get to see so much stuff behind the scenes with these guys. There's some crazy angles you can get to, but that was really nicely done by Fake Flasher there to just make sure to clean that up. And even though Team Watch kind of had the drop there, really nicely done to clean it up. And we don't see too much of a lead taken away here as Prodigy trying to scope off Fearless's head there, but Fearless again has some excellent crosshair placement, so he's going to find that one first. As the angle's coming on in, Jacob was ready for him, but Fearless takes him out first. Fearless picking off Jack, standing up there in heaven. Zerminius going for the plant now as Team Wash take over this A site. No one left to defend here as Cal going to be stuck in the corner. I think they kind of know where he is as they hear the shots coming out of the back corner of this map, and I think they're just going to play a little bit of a manhunt here. 5v1. The numbers game is not very fair to Cal here. He's going to toss up the Viper Wall to at least try and deter these members of Wash, but they are on the hunt right now. You see the sight lines coming through as well, too. The shots are coming up from Cal. He does find Fearless, but Blair is there, ready to go. Picks him off. Team Wash going to go up 3-1.
Wow. Team Wash back at it again on the attacker half, ready to dominate, but I think Big Flash is going to figure out how to slow down and then play for retake. It seems like they're not really playing for retake. But
yeah, that's
to be fair. Wash's bomb hold is just unreal.
Get out of my way.
That's very true. I mean, yeah, we didn't really see too much of that on the first map. Oh boy, Fearless has knives. Fearless has knives. Knives are sharp. In the face they go. Fearless, lighten it up. But you're absolutely right. Need to play for the retake. We haven't been seeing that too much from Fake Flashers. And once Wash get locked down onto a point, they are not going to let go. It's like playing tug of war with your dog. It's let it go, drop it. No, we refuse to let go. We refuse to let up on the gas here. And you see Wash already doing the exact same thing. What we've been saying so far today, they get on this A site, they get it locked down. Jack trying to come around the corner, but you do have Chester waiting for him. Diplo was able to find Zerminius off on the side, but let's see. It's just Diplo left. He's trying to come around the corner. Gets a pick onto Darrow. Lovely headshot. Can he get a second? Yes, he can. He trades out with his own life, so he will be making Wash's econ a little bit more difficult, but I mean, it's Washed up another round, 4-1 right now.
I think that was a 3K with a classic he got there.
Yeah.
What a mad lad.
That was pretty nice, honestly.
Holy smokes. Well done, Diplo.
Diplo and Darrow tend to be leading these packs here today. Fearless is turning it up a little bit more in this second map here. But we'll, I got my eyes right now on Jaco because he's sitting right now on this A site with an operator. Oh, I think this Recon Bolt might potentially spot him out, or at least the drone coming around the corner. So I'm going to back it up just a little bit. Doesn't want to give himself away here. You do have Darrow wrapping around to this B site. Cal is floating around. Oh, Jack. Oh, Darrow, what are you doing? Just absolutely insane all by himself. He picks off 2. And now you see Wash starting to make their way back towards this B site because Darrow's just kind of cleared the road for them here and has the site locked down. Jaco is nowhere else ready to go. Is Zerminius picking off Prodigy in the meantime? It's only Diplo and Jaco that are going to be left here, and not really too many options for them as, oh, Jaco is watching around the corner, not able to get that op shot off quite as he planned. As he does hear Fearless up there, but again, playing this extremely safe. Fearless now trying to hunt him down. The smoke has been popped. He's trying to come on through. Darrow does find Diplo off on the side as Jaco will find a kill on to Fearless there. Gets a little bit of healing back for himself. Spike is down all the way over on B site. And just look at the map. They're hunting him down. Absolutely ridiculous as Darrow will find his 4K. Will find Jaco. This is insane coming in from Washed.
I think Wash realized that if they let Fake Flashers into this even a little bit, Fake Flashers are going to take that little inch and run it for a mile, right? So they need to shut it down as hard as they can. So they're trying to do everything they can after round even to just make sure they win it. Very good play.
Oh my god, Washed. Absolutely brutal. Here's I don't know if Darrow's gonna buy something here, but you look at the econs for the side of Wash right now. They are just loaded. They're absolutely loaded. They can take a loss here. They can take 2 losses and still be looking pretty healthy in terms of their wallet sizes. But Darrow's gonna toss out that blind, see if he can find anything with that. His Prodigy will remove it. But again, Wash looking to push into this A site. Oh, Darrow almost gets picked himself, but he will find Prodigy out in the corner. He takes down Jaco as well. The Sage Wall going to be going up as 2 members of Wash up into heaven there. Darrow's just on an absolute spree right now as he finds 3, looking for that long range. He finds Jack all the hell way over there. What in the world is this? It's just Cal remaining. Don't know what he's going to be able to pull off solo, but that, I suppose, he finds Fearless's noggin and just removes it surgically. So, nice stuff coming in from Cal, but Chester's there to clean it up, picks him off, and it's 6-1 for Washed.
Yeah. Well, Wash didn't even, like, try to let... They could have let Darrow go for the ace there, but they're like, no. We're not going to take any chances. We're ending this round now. We're going next. We're going to keep this momentum going. We're not going to play silly. And I love to see it. That's what you want to see when teams win. You don't want to see them try to like mess around or do anything. You want to see them just try to win. And Darrow, 15-3, bro. 15-3. Holy smokes!
It's been 7 rounds.
Yeah.
He's good. Oh my goodness. Well, that's yeah, what, 2.5 kills a round so far for Darrow. That's pretty impressive stuff on the day so far for this Washed member. So let's see how they continue to go as the Viper Pit is going to be popped here on the A site. I think Fake Flashers have had enough of the craziness and the chaos going on here as Jaco gonna just take out Darrow. Does not want to deal with that, but you see, the sightline's coming around. Zerminius puts his head right into the center dot there of Jaco's crosshairs. Is Jaco gonna be running on back? Ready, set up for Blair. Oh, Jaco with some lovely op shots this time. Again, now we're seeing a little bit more defensive plays coming in from Fake Flashers. They're the ones sitting it up and posting up in those angles. Exactly what we were asking for from them. But oh boy, Fearless peeking around. Will be able to take down Prodigy. He's still got Jaco sitting
30
right at the
seconds
end of
left.
B there. With that op, Fearless coming around the corner. You can see on our screens just how close they are. Jack not too far away from Fearless as well as, ooh, Chester is going to be taking out Jaco. So the long-range operator threat is off the map right now. But time is running out. Fearless,
10 seconds
he might
left.
just have enough time to get this one down. Yes, he does, and dashes away from the Ultimate Hunter up onto the shipping crate, so he will survive that one. And Team Washed able to get that down, but it is only going to be Fearless remaining here as Fake Flashers 3v1 right now. Can Fearless pull it off? No, he cannot. Jack will pick him off. And plenty of time to get this defused as Fake Flashers going to put themselves back up around here. Whew.
That worked out.
It all worked out, Sash.
That worked out very, very well for the Fake Flashers. They managed to get picks while Wash were in transit from site to site, and it caused Wash to like not really be able to do any sort of execution. They were just scrambling the entire round trying to figure out which site to execute on. And sure, they managed to get enough picks to go B, but like, oh, it took them a little bit too long, and dub went to FF.
I mean, honestly, MVP of that round was Jaco, finding those 3 op shots back to back to back. Ooh, lovely stuff. Is he's gonna go ahead and find himself a 4th, and that was on a Fearless as well too. So Jaco putting this operator to good use, and I believe that Jack actually picked up that op last round for him. As, oh no, the Ultimate Hunter coming out. Daryl gonna clean up the rest of that one. Jaco is taken out. As keep your eyes on Fearless right now. He's got the knives. He's ready to go. He might actually go for a plant here. As it's 4v4 on the board right now, and chaos erupting all around this A site. Fearless sitting up top, looking for those knives, looking to get somebody. Jack just right around the corner. It's a bunch of action going on here as Jack actually gets the res and takes down Zerminius at the same time. Daryl picking off Jaco, and Diplo picking off Fearless. There's blood everywhere. It's a bloody round here on this A site, but Fake Flashes again get the numbers advantage. Let's see if they can pull this off once again. Smoke is up, but the spike needs to get diffused at some point. Fake Flashers going for it right now. Oh, they find 2 more members of Wash, and they should be able to get this defused. No problem whatsoever. Oh boy. I say that. That's being really close, but Fake Flashers are going to bring themselves up to 3.
Like Sky just said, that's what I like to see coming from the defense. Fake Flashers, phenomenal defense round. Just they managed to play a great retake. They managed to get the picks that they needed, like in safe spots too. They didn't need to play overly aggressive, and hopefully they can maintain that sort of passive style play and just let Washed make the mistakes first. Don't try to do anything.
All you gotta do is post up and defend, which classically we were saying a lot on Bind, but yeah, Icebox here, a little bit of a different story.
Yeah.
But they have been doing well recently on just finding these main points that you would expect people to come through. So if this continues, I would expect Wash to maybe look for a little bit more creative routes into these sites here. But again, they just decide, hey, why don't we just go ham, just get right onto these sites, push this 5-man. But so far, both teams are going to be losing a member. Is the Hawk going on into this point? You do have Blair popping that Viper pit right now, so it has given Wash enough time to get the spike down. Fake Flasher's going to need to play for this retake here. See the spray coming through the Viper pit here. Daryl will find Diplo on this one. Zermini's picking off Jack too, and this could be going a little bit south here for Fake Flashers as they're walking into this Viper pit. Gonna be so risky. You can see Blair right in front of Jaco, and just picked off there by Blair as Team Washed gonna take this one home. 7-3 for them.
Yeah, that Viper ult was so good. That helped them absolutely secure that win there. And Eco's looking very rough for Fake Flashers. They need to at least secure 1 round before going into attacker half, and they're fine. But Darrow, only 5 deaths, 21 kills, on fire, absolute menace right now. And like we saw that last game too. So he's out here, ready to pop some heads.
That he is. Oh, I gotta keep our eyes on this player for sure, because they have been performing so well today. Same goes for Jaco. They just found themselves a kill on the Team Wash there, but a couple trades back and forth. As Fake Flashers got the numbers advantage this time. And Fearless and Darrow, the 2 kill leaders of today, have been taken out, so it's up to these remaining members of Team Wash. See if they can get in here and get that spike down, but oh, Zerminius able to find Jaco there. Cal is going to be picking up that ult orb, so almost at that Viper's pit, but not quite for this round at least. Is Zerminius going to be able to get this plant down, and the spike is on this A site. So let's see, we do. Oh, keep an eye on Cal though. He is looking for a little bit of a flank here. Zerminius did bring Blair back, so it's 3v3 right now, but Blair does spot out Cal trying to go for this wraparound, but Diplo able to pick him off from the back. Zerminius picks up his 3rd as Cal and Jack clean it up here for the Fake Flashers. It's going to be 4-7 as soon as this bomb is defused. So this one getting a little bit closer than what we saw in map 1.
Yeah.
Team Ace.
It seems like fake flashers really know this time. No, we can't. No way we're giving up as many rounds as we did last time.
Last round in the half.
And I hope they can manage to carry this heat over into as we continue this series.
Well, either way, at the end of this one, it's going to be either 4-8 or 5-7, which is still pretty decent going into the switch for fake flashers. I'm excited to see what these guys have hiding for us on the attacking side, but Team Washed, again, the ones being the team being the ones that chose the map, I would think they definitely know what angles to be looking out for, because they've been playing towards those angles so far on the attacking side. It's been working out really, really well for them. But fake flashers, like we said in game 1, have lots of signs of life here, have lots of opportunities to get themselves back into this game. As you hear the shots coming out towards this B site. Team Washed are going to be moving on in. You do have Fearless making his way up the boxes here. He's up on that high ground here. Cal spraying through the Viper wall as well, too. See if they can find anybody, but using that updraft here from the Jets passive is just going to be loading his way around. As I think he might have... Oh, yeah. You see the pings coming out. They know someone's behind that box. They know Prodigy is sitting right back there, so... Watch your corner. Prodigy's there. See this flash coming out, and Prodigy able to pick Fearless off with that Spectre. Nicely done. Cal able to find the next one. Jaco finding a third as Blair will trade back Cal. And Prodigy. Oh my god, it's a bloody round here. This is crazy. Crazy! Crazy stuff here. Zerminius even taking down Jack, but it's 1v2. And you see Zerminius. He doesn't have any self-heals here. He doesn't have the wall. So he's just going to heal back a little bit here to 71 HP. But he still has to deal with a 1v2 situation. So now it's Team Washed who are going to be the ones hunted down this time. Diplo going to try and get that recon bolt out.
10 seconds left.
Oh!
Diplo with the shock dart. Picks off Zerminius trying to pick up that spike there.
Switching
Lovely
sides.
stuff, and it's 5-7 going into the second half here. Still Washed in the lead. But not a bad place to be if you're fake flashers.
That was a big brain Sova dart there. Holy smoke. He knew she was going to have to go for the default spike plan. We're just like, all right, bop. Shock dart.
Oh my god, this is, I love this map. I love the chaos. It can be hard to track sometimes, but honestly, these guys have been playing really, really well, and I like seeing the back and forth that these teams have been giving us here in our grand finals here today. But we'll see if Fake Flash just can pull back and get themselves a lead, because we have yet to see that so far today, but they're still looking so damn strong, Stash.
Yeah.
Toxins going up.
However, on a pistol round, I don't know if we're going to see the crazy aggressiveness coming out here, but Fake Flashers do seem to be pushing towards this B site with a strong group, and Cal picking off Chester along the backside is definitely going to be advantageous to these Fake Flasher members. So let's see. They're going on to this point. It will be Jack looking to get this spike planted on down. However, you do have Darrow and Fearless looking to go for this wraparound flank here. Cal's going to be taken out. Fearless getting some spray down, but not quite able to finish that one off. As they know he's low. They know he's around this corner. Well, let's see. Oh boy, Team Washed, actually. I think they've just snuck in. I think they're just going to go for this defuse here. The Sage Walls create an absolute barrier for Zerminius, and no one's able to stop him.
That was very, very smart play to use the enemy's Sage Wall in conjunction with his own to completely seal off the bomb. Holy smokes. And very smart to have your players flank, so that way they have to split their attention. They can't completely focus on who's on bomb versus not. Because I don't think that would have worked if they didn't have a flank.
No, again, and whenever you see those flanks, you know, it's smart for a team to be sending someone to at least answer that, or at least be watching those angles. But Team Watch clearly coordinating a bit of an attack there on multiple fronts. That's just such a great heads-up play from Zerminius to be like, wait a minute, I can just bunker myself in here and no one's going to stop me on the defuse. So, lovely stuff for sure. Darrow does spot out a bit of Jack there, but not able to pick him out. Fearless with the judge is going to be lurking in these angles here, lurking in these hallways here on the A site, is Zerminia's picking up Diplo as well. So Fake Flashers in a bit of trouble here on this on round 14 here. Let's see, Cal slowly peeking his way out. You can see Darrow is in our sights there, but sitting behind the very back half of this A site. Prodigy tossing the dog around. Doesn't find anybody with that one. Trailblazer. And it's not a dog, it's a tiger. Just gonna put that one out there. Anyways, oh, Zerminius coming around with Chester right now on the flank. They're gonna try and find Prodigy and Cal! Chester with the Ares! The God of War, able to pick off through there. Team washed? Excuse me, on the defense are looking more like they're in... Who's on the attacking side, Sash?
Yeah,
what is happening?
They found out that they don't need to play proper defense. They can just play this like it's an attacking site and win rounds. So hey, if they can continue doing this, they don't need to worry about this. This map, at least, they can just continue doing it.
It's almost like they're already, they don't even care about the plant. They're just going for retakes and setting themselves up on flanks. It's happened multiple times now where you just have bodies looping around from the back, and at that point, Fake Flashers are committed to the site. They already have the numbers pushed in, and there's not really much that they can do about that when you see these numbers coming around. But Prodigy can do that. He can pick off some heads as Blair will trade it right back down and out. Diplo picking off Blair. So Fake Flashers do have the numbers advantage here, but I take that right back as Zerminius picking off Jaco. It's 3v3 here. And you can see, once again, Fearless on the backside, looking for Cal. Getting some pop shots, but the Sheriff is going to do more from that range, absolutely. Now I think the plan has gone south a little bit, but Chester, from where, Chester?
Mid.
Oh my goodness, Chester with a beautiful shock dart coming in. Evens out the numbers on this board for sure. And Zerminius, again, I like this. Not overly pushing, waiting for the heal to come back, so at least he's looking a little bit more healthy. But Jack is going to go for this plant here. Gets it down onto the B site. Team washed. Gonna have to go for this retake here. Let's see if they can do it. You got Jack with the Marshall. Gonna be watching long in case anybody decides to swing around on this one. But both members of Washed coming from the same side here. Keep an eye on those mini maps here, because really at any point here, these guys can pop out. As I'm watching this B site, watching it from the top. Chester getting some spray out. Onto Jack. Oh, the shock dart takes him down to 1 HP, but he lives. No healing available. Spraying through the Sage wall is not going to be able to break it. And Jack was taken out by Chester. Chester playing this defense so well, while Zerminius gets himself another defuse. Team washed up 10-5, 3 away from taking a second map here in this best of 5 series.
We were talking about it earlier before the series even started. So these Sovas, Chester C and Diplo, holy smokes, they are popping off with all their arrows, their sensor darts, their shock darts, their Hunter's Call. I think that's what their ult is. Hunter's Fury. Oh my goodness, they've just been hitting everything, and they're so clean with it too. Their understanding of the game is just phenomenal. See,
it's ridiculous knowing where to put all those arrows, but you saw Chester did get one out into the shipment area, and he at least knows that someone's there, which he doesn't know it's Cal, but it was Cal that was out there. The spike actually being dropped out at the back of this A site, so it'll be left there, as I think Fake Flashers kind of picking up on this. They don't want to get themselves caught up in a situation like they did before. So you can see spread out along the bottom half of the map there. If you look up at your top left corners of your screens there, you'll see the mini map. But here come Fake Flashers. It will be Jaco picking up that spike again and slowly make their way towards this A site. Cal able to pick off Zerminius in the rotation. Really nicely done, and now they're committing. Now they're moving the way onto this A site. Gonna at least try and go for a plant here. You do have Fearless peeking around these corners. He's sitting on an operator now. You know how scary this guy can be with that operators. The Hunter's Fury gonna be coming through as well. Let's see if he can find anybody here. It's Prodigy gonna be picking off Fearless. Darrow picked off in the corner again by Prodigy, picking themselves off a couple rounds. As and do you see the spike is going to get planted? However, Cal ready for Blair, but Chester, again, picking off Cal. However, it's just Chester remaining. Fake Flash is going to scoop up this round. Still 10 rounds for Team Wash, but Fake Flash is going to make sure that gap closes a little bit. Comes to 4s. It's 10-6.
They might be able to close this a little bit more considering the on spread right now between the two teams. It's a little bit more Fake Flasher sided, but they need to continue doing their attack and not making any mistakes. So they still have a big steep hill to climb up. This.
Absolutely, they do, and the pressure's got to be building, knowing that Wash are just 3 away from taking this map, and if that's the case, they're going to be up to series point as well. So let's keep an eye. I've got my eyes on Jaco and Fearless right now, both running operators here. So it seems to be that Fake Flashers want to go for this A site here. Cal is going to be walking up the tube here, trying to find anybody who might be hiding up in those shipping containers. Oh, he might actually set up a great flank for himself here. He's going to spot Chester. Pick him up before he can make his way to the point. Prodigy taking down Fearless. This is looking good for Fake Flashers so far. Lots of Viper util being used to keep them off, but Darrow will pick off Prodigy. 4v3 right now for Fake Flashers. You can see Wash are trying to make their way on in. Cal is going to be spotted out. The flank option is no longer there as Darrow finds that kill, but the spike is timing out. Zerminius seeing if he can find himself another angle here, seeing if he can get that stage wall up once again. He's going to have the cover of his team there. That wall is going to be taken down, trying to find some sort of coverage here. Jack is around the corner, taken low, but trying to go for the defuse. Darrow finds the 5K and is the last surviving member of the Hunger Games before the spike takes him out. However, spike goes down. Fake Flashers get themselves the round.
Dude, he's 28 and 10, and we're not even 4 rounds away from the end of the game. Darrow is just absolutely cracked today. Like, whatever you ate for breakfast, you gotta tell everyone, because, like, I need some of that.
Yeah, Darrow's on a different wavelength right now from everybody. He's playing out of his mind. Really great stuff here, but that was honestly good stuff from Fake Flashers to make sure that they at least delayed it long enough. And able to pick the round off the spike explosion there, but Darrow, oh, from up top, taking down Jaco. Reyna v Reyna, and Darrow comes out on top there as you see Fearless sitting around at the back half there, but the sage wall will come through. It's going to be taken down as Jack has some time here to get that spike down as the Hunter's Fury is going to be coming through. Chester will find Prodigy there. Jack coming around the corner, gets picked up by Fearless, but the knives are out, and he's up in the air. Those are knives to the face. They are sharp every single time. And look at Fearless, looking for a little wraparound play. I think they hear Cal up here as he's taken out. Chester going to trade it right back on out. And Team Washed find themselves their 11th round in this second map of the day. 2 away from taking this map and being up 2-0 in this best of 5 series.
This is getting, I think Fake Flashers, hopefully they're starting to feel a little bit sweaty now, because it's getting down to the line now, not only for this game, but for the entire series if they let this get away from them. Being down two games and going into Ascent, which is one of the most even maps on in this game, not a good feeling to have. You at least try to get this into overtime so you feel like you can win it in the next game pretty well. Because right now the way Wash are playing, they're just phenomenal.
Really, really clean stuff coming in here, but we are going to see the Viper Pit coming up from, I believe, Blair was the one who used that on the A site, but multiple kills already being, or at least coming through here from Wash's A site completely blocked off, so that's only going to leave a certain couple angles here for the side of Fake Flashers. Jack is actually going to bring back one of his teammates, however, Diplo taken out there by Darrow. Diplo, Darrow, a little bit of a tongue tire there, tongue twister. But Jaco also finding himself a kill. It's 3v2, but Blair is sitting down on this A site, and this might make it a little tough as, oh my goodness, Chester gonna be brought back into this one as well too. But here come these last 2 remaining members of Fake Flashers. They're gonna try for a miracle play onto this A site. Going on over, being very careful as they come through the Viper Pit, but I think Blair spotted him just a little bit, but Jaco popping the Reyna ult. Oh, he's gonna even find him through that, but Jack trades it back on out, and the timer will run out, which means Team Wash sitting on match point.
Match
Ooh,
point.
this is very much once again like last game, except they are much closer than they were. It's much closer than it was, but it's still pretty far apart. Fake Flashers really need to figure out how to get their game plan back together, at least before they move into the next game, because if we don't see them starting to win a couple rounds here before the end of this game, it might be the series.
This is looking a little rough too. You see not even full buys. You got a few half shields on the side of Fake Flashes as well too, but we've seen crazier stuff happen. We've seen them pull out these wins before, but Jaco taking off Fearless's head with the Marshall. So at least that's going to be one big threat down. Zerminius does find a little bit of spray on the Cal there through the smokes, but not quite going to be finishing him off. However, 4v4 is, no, Zerminius did eventually find Cal, but Diplo going to be finding Blair there with the Sheriff. Taking him off as Fake Flash is heading back towards his B site. And I think Wash should be realizing this pretty soon. But I don't know if it's going to be in time. I think Diplo might actually get the time to get this spike on down. Fake Flasher's gonna get this planted onto the B site. So now Wash realize what's going down. They did lose the third member there. So taken down to 2, B4. Zerminius sitting around the corner, trying to pick off that drone. You see Diplo weaving it back between the walls there, but see if he can find anything. All Fake Flashers need to do is hold down this site right now. Hold down that spike. And I think Team Wash kind of accepting of what's going on. You do see Zerminius picking up that operator as they're going to go back and hide and just try and hold on to these guns. As, oh, Zerminius almost finding Jack there. You do not want to peek your head out. No need to risk that one as Darrow's actually going to pick up Jack. Zerminius picks up Prodigy. The spike is definitely going to explode, but I don't think there was a need to do that to the econs here for Fake Flashers.
Maybe it was a bit of like a risky play to hopefully do some more eco damage than they could, but like, yeah, I agree. They should have just saved and taken the dub they had there. But because now eco is gonna look a little rough.
Yep. And you know what? Fake Flashers again are holding on to this one. They are not gonna let up. They are not gonna give up on this map here. It's 8-12. It's match point for Team Wash, but it ain't done until it's done. See, body's heading towards this A site. Cal is going to be watching the flanks coming around. He takes a bit of splash, or not splash. He takes a little bit of spray damage there from Darrow as Zerminius wrapping around up top. Let's see though if Cal can find anybody on this one. Oh boy, Blair right around the corner. Blair's actually going to win that fight as he takes Cal down, taken down to 30 HP as well. But he should be linking up with Zerminius soon. Should give him a little bit of a heal. Jaco and Fearless each finding themselves a kill. And now it's 4v3. Team Washed with the numbers advantage. Looking to take this second map of the day. Set themselves to series points. As well as these defending champs are pushing it to the limit here. See the shot dart going out to the back of the point. Trying to find something on the Fearless. That recon bolt coming through. Might give this size a bit of sight, but Zerminius sitting up at the top there, picking off Prodigy. As Jack is going to be spotted out by Zerminius. I think they spot each other as Zerminius again. The crosshair placement on these guys' heads is ridiculous. And it's all up to Diplo here. He finds Zerminius, he finds Fearless, but can he find Blair and Chester? It's all up to him, and it looks like he's getting pincered right now. Blair there to finish him off, and Wash are going to take map 2, setting them up to series point here in today's grand finals.
That's just wild. What a game. I think it makes sense though with what we remembered from last week and how well Wash played on Icebox last week. But like,
Yep.
Oh, that's got to feel rough on the side of Fake Flashers. They've got to be feeling that loss there.
Darrow again. 30 plus frags in these games. This is absolutely insane. His econ is double what everybody else's is in the game. Darrow's playing out of his mind today. Absolutely playing out of his mind today. But it is Team Washed up currently 2-0 on the series. We're going to see if these guys want a quick break before we head into our third game of the day. Just ask them real quick if they want to take a quick one. But yeah, Team Washed. I mean, these games are pretty close. Fake Flashers are definitely doing well on some of these rounds. Like definitely showing signs of life, definitely showing that they can start to make those comebacks. But Team Washed are looking so scary. But we are going to take a quick break before we hop into our third map of the day, guys. So make sure to stick around. Make sure to keep getting those predictions in once you see them open. But we will be heading on to Ascent for potentially our final map of the day. This was selected by Fake Flashers, but it will be Washed on the defending side first. So let's see how the rest of this day unravels here as we see you back here in just a few minutes. See you soon.
I ain't tryna. I ain't tryna. I ain't tryna. Yeah, ain't tryna be cool like you. Wobbling around in your high heel shoes, I'm clumsy. Made friends with the floor. 2 for 1, you know a bitch by 4. And 2 left feet, you know I always drop. First thing a girl did was a bop. I'm the whole damn cake and the cherry on top. Shook up the bottom, made a good girl pop. You ain't even here to party. Ken in the club tryna pipe a Barbie. I don't wanna go with the flow back then until I touch my toes. I don't wanna roll the boat. Wrist full of rocks and I hope I float. Big up yourself cause you know they don't. I chew cause they hope I show. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. On the after, you've been the before. I've been the stallion, you've been the seahorse. Don't need a report, don't need a press run. All of my bad pics been all my best ones. I wear the hat and I wear the pants. I am advanced, so I get advanced. And I do my dance and cancel the plans. Said, boo, don't be mad cause you had a chance. Yeah, said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright when I put a tan on it. Said I took it and I ran for it. I run it and I stand on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. Shine bright when I put a tan on it. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass. I'm a bitch, I'm a boss. I'm a bitch and a boss, I'ma shine like glass.
level. I be on my level. Okay, look, I've been on a mission to the top, and when I get there, it's gonna go down. Lapping the competition, why they telling us to slow down? Come for it all, no, that ain't enough just to go round. Waking up the sleepers, if you ain't know, well, man, you know now, yeah. I'm not your average guy, we set that bar too high. There's more than monetary differences between you and I. Hey, this the squad that you don't wanna meddle with. You know we take it higher, we ain't never settling. Come on, hold up, cause I'm going in. You know what it is. I be on my level. Can't touch me now. I be on my level. Pull up. All I do is win. You know what it is. I be on my level. Can't touch me now. I be on my level. Hey, we be about to go off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back.
All right, we're back. You heard me in the void there, but we're officially back here. Welcome back to LRS Valorant Grand Finals. We are on series point right now. Wash currently lead by 2. This could potentially be our final map of the day, and it could potentially be Wash looking to be our 2-time champion again, meeting the ranks of PvE there, who are also 2-timers. But let's see how this one's going to go. We're heading on to Ascent in just a few short moments, ladies and gentlemen, as Fake Flashers need to find an answer here, need to find a map, need to find a win back here if they want to keep this series going, keep those dreams alive of being our next champions. But we've seen crazy stuff. We've seen reverse sweeps before. We'll have to see if that happens here, right now. But this is just about time. We're getting the ready checks coming in from our teams. But on Ascent, we've seen this one before. A couple of things to look out for. I think it's a much smaller map, but I would not be surprised to see Blair on his Killjoy here can be such a great asset for these smaller points, for just essentially locking down one of the sides here and saying, no, thank you. That little turret can be such a huge advantage for scoping out where these teams are going. And it's not too hard to get the rotations rolling in here as we see. Wow.
I know we're playing replication over here.
4 euros. 4 euros for the side of Washed, okay. But they will be on the defending side to start this one off first. So let's see how this is going to go for them if they decide to pick up one of the... I don't think we've seen one of the new agents once. I don't think we've seen a Yoru or a KO once so far in our casts this split, but could potentially happen here on finals as we will see Diplo going for that Sova once again. Taking the time, Fearless, not joining the gang. I think he likes his jet quite a bit, and we'll have to see how it goes. But ladies and gentlemen, make sure to keep getting those predictions in. Those are going to be up and running for you in just a few short moments. As
if Chester C doesn't go Sova, I'll be very surprised.
Generally on this map too, great to set up for the Sovas on the side. Generally, yeah, we'll see him go there. We'll see him set up with an Odin and spray through the weird dog thing, and that's generally how it goes with Sovas on this one. But let's see, the lock-ins are finishing up. There they come, something a little bit more standard from both sides. But Killjoys and Astra, that's what we like to see here on Ascent. Great for blocking off these points. Great for just keeping an eye out and essentially saying no thank you to half the map there. But here we go. Potentially our final map of the day. Map 3 on to Ascent. And it is going to be Team Wash looking to find the win, looking to crown themselves champions for the second time in a row here. They were our previous winners back in summer 2021. Let's see if Fake Flashers got what it takes to bring this back and make this a bit of a series here. But Sash, any thoughts before we get into this first pistol round?
We're gonna see very, very aggressive play. Ascent loves it when people play aggressively and very heavily favors those that play aggressively. So whichever team manages to play aggressively more often and cleaner, obviously, is gonna be the team to win here.
Let's see how this one goes. But Chester, you can see already lining up with the recon bolts, is going to spot out at least one. Your Prodigy back there, but I'm expecting to see what we've seen here from both these teams here throughout the day is Wash generally taking that first pistol round full buy Spectres round 2, and then keep them for round 3 is generally how, or what we've seen from Washed over the past few weeks and throughout this split. But Cal finding a pick on a Chester, and I believe Darrow was taken down as well. So Fake Flash has definitely got the advantage here. Fearless did spot Diplo sneaking his way on the A site, so the spike is going to go down.
Spike
And now it's a 5v3 retake.
Last player
Wow.
standing.
Wow, Prodigy. Prodigy is just lighting it up here. He's just getting in the faces of Wash. He picks off 2, and he's going to force his members of Wash on back. Zerminius, though, there to pick off Jack. It's only Zerminius left on his Astra. He's coming around the corner. He does find a kill on a Jaco, almost on a Diplo. But again, the numbers game for Fake Flashers. They take the first round, which is very different. What we've seen in these first 2 maps may be a sign of what's to come, Sash.
No doubt. Oh, wow. Diplo already out here with the Vandal this coming into the second round. Usually we see that on Reyna's, not so often on a Sova, but it could pay off very heavily, especially with the way Diplo's been playing.
Oh boy. Gotta keep your eyes on Diplo. And honestly, Jaco's been a bit of a menace here today too for Fake Flashers, but man, it's Darrow that I keep my eyes on for a while. But Jaco will actually find the trade with Fearless, so that's going to be another kill picked up here for Fake Flashers. Darrow just getting sprayed through the wall there by the Ares. Jack finding himself a kill as, again, in a 5v3 situation here for Fake Flashers. They're going to be pushing their way towards his A site, and you can see all the Killjoy util coming out of Blair has been used towards the B site. So that means it's just Chester. He might, at least he spots Cal out here, but with a shorty from that distance, you are not going to be winning the trade here with these Spectres. So Cal finding a third of this round. Only 2 remaining members here in Zerminius and Blair, and they're all the way over on the B site. So not too much that they're going to be doing about this A spike. Find anything. Prodigy, though, is just lighting this one up. He's playing so well so far. And again, the last remaining member is Zerminius, but getting shot at from 3 different angles. Sorry, buddy, you're not going to be winning that one. Fake Flashers taking a flawless round in these first couple of rounds here. Up 2-0. Very nice stuff for Fake Flashers.
Phenomenal. Especially since they're able to carry off for that last round so nicely. But now Wash has guns, so they're gonna be able to start to put their finger back on this scale and tilt it back, hopefully in their favor.
And again, classically what we've seen from Fearless is watching this mid, having the op out. He's gonna have to watch for Diplo's recon bolt, but he was hunting for Jaco there, and I'm sure Jaco was doing the same back, but that operator from that distance is it'll get ya. It will get ya. Let's see now. Fake Flashers definitely making their way through mid here. We do have Cal watching just outside of that A site in case anybody decides to step around here. But taking their time this time is
I got the spike.
Prodigy gonna get a little CC'd up there. At least take away his vision. But now you see with the spread right now from Fake Flashers, they are kind of all over the place on this map. See, Washed are holding down really well on defense. Fearless taking down Kalos, watching from Jaco's perspective there, and just watch his buddy just lose his head. Absolute brutality coming in from Fearless, an absolute monster. Holding down that A site, and now Fake Flash maybe reconsidering, maybe looking to look towards that B site. As Darrow actually going to be picking up Diplo. Now the options are starting to run out here. Fake Flashes, Darrow going to be picking up Prodigy. Sorry, Chester finds the final spray there on a Prodigy. As, yeah, now only 2 remaining members here. Jack will find Blair on this B site, trying to work his way in, but Zerminius is ready and waiting for him, picking off Jack. It's just Jaco left, and he's on the back half of this B site, trying to get the plant down. I think he's going to get it, but it's 1v4 on a retake, and oh boy, Jaco's going to have to pull out all the stops here if he wants to hold on to this one. Got himself set up pretty well in this corner. Oh, that recon bolt is going to spot him out. So now they know exactly where Jaco is. This is going to be so difficult for him to hold on to this one. All the CC being tossed at him as Darrow's wrapping around the corner, sprays him through the box. It's Zerminius who picks up that kill. Plenty of time for the retake. Plenty of time for the defuse. Fake Flashers. Unfortunately, not going to be finding that one. Washed. Getting themselves on the board here. Wow.
I love to see how Pistol rounds don't really impact much besides just a little bit of early game momentum, and it can help, but we really see these players start to clearly show which team is going to be more dominant in the actual gun round, and it's really interesting.
I think both teams honestly wanna be that more dominating team. You can even the way they buy here too. Everybody's got guns. Everybody's ready to rock. So both teams honestly I think are gonna go pretty ham here. It's gonna come down to execution as Jaco will get spotted out by that recon bolt, and a little bit of shock dart damage coming down onto that jet as well. So you're gonna maybe think of, do they want to go back to the other side? You do have Prodigy all the way on the other side of the map, sitting with Jack to back him up here. And they want to be careful on these angles that they're coming in on. Be a little bit tough with the Astra and the Killjoy here, which is going to be the same for Washed once we flip sides. But either way, Diplo, knowing there's someone in that corner, Chester is going to get himself repositioned. He makes his way behind the boxes here, tossing out another recon bolt as Diplo is going to do the exact same. So they just essentially spot each other out. As, oh my goodness, Darrow up at the top will just pick off Diplo. Got 4 members of Fake Flashers on this B side. They were just so clumped up on their mini-maps, so it was a little tough to see, but here they go. Blair still watching the backside. Jaco barging onto this B site will take him out. Cal going for the plant now. Fake Flashers looking to make something happen. It's Fearless just spraying through with this operator. Even if you can find anything here, but it will be the rain all coming out of Prodigy. He's going to find one as Cal takes down his second. Look at Prodigy go, almost finding another, but in the end, Fake Flashers are going to clean this one up. It's 3-1 for them as we head towards this 5th round.
I'm liking this. I'm liking how Fake Flashers are playing on this map. They clearly know how to execute on this map quite well. They're checking all the angles they need to. They're getting a lot of picks they need to. Especially when Wash are kind of overextending themselves. So like this is their map to get themselves a strong foothold in this. Hopefully they can continue this momentum.
Absolutely, you can see the econs are starting to build. They're starting to get the guns that they need, and this is going to be a little bit more of a save round coming in here from Wash. So this is really what you mentioned about, you know, getting that momentum rolling. And this is what Fake Flashers got to get going. As you see Cal picking off Blair right off the bat there. Chester again spraying through the weird dog, but no one's sitting in the hallway there. So Prodigy can hear where he's coming from. Drone going to be coming out as well too. Going to tag Prodigy, and it's enough for Zerminius to pick him off with the classic there. So this side of the map is going to be cleared out. The rest of the members of Fake Flashers looking to reorient themselves towards this A site. As you do have Diplo wrapping around the back half of this map, still holding onto that spike. Jack watching through mid. You got to know that Fearless is not too far away from that one. But again, no big guns coming in really from Washed other than the ones that they picked up. So Zerminius is sitting on at least a Phantom here. So we watching right outside of the marketplace. But Diplo going for this plant right now. Should be able to get this one off as will be going down, and that recon bolt going up towards A heaven. So you see the spray coming out from Zerminius is not going to be able to find anybody from there. Shock dart being tossed up there as well, but Cal will find Fearless as more spray just coming through. Here is, oh, Chester, will he find anybody with that? He's definitely trying. But these members of Wash are kind of stuck up here, nowhere to go. Fake Flashers got this site pinned down. That spike is starting to expire.
One enemy
it's starting to time down. Zerminius is going to be found trying to wrap around, but Chester with the Ares will find the spray onto Jaco. Trying to come around. Cal is ready and waiting for him. Fake Flashers going to be putting themselves up to 5-1. They are hitting Team Wash hard and strong in these first rounds.
I'm loving what I'm seeing coming out of Fake Flashers. It seems like this is since they chose this map, rightfully so. They clearly they're showing a level of knowledge a little bit, a step above what Wash is showing here. Phenomenal. They're playing off of each other very well. Their util use is excellent. Excellent.
Well, let's see how this next one's gonna go. Round number 6. We are on to this next matches. Lots of big guns across the board for both sides here. And again, Fearless with that op. It's gonna be at least watching B hallway. There's no one coming through, looking to make his way back on over, but watch as Zerminius get his head picked off there by Diplo. Take through mid here just in case anybody is going for a little rebound there, but Jack taking down Darrow. Fake flashers up 5-3 right now. It's 5-2, my apologies. As Blair is sitting up there in heaven. Might have to look for the wraparound play here, but the doors are coming down, which is essentially going to give Wash only one option to get into this one, the smoke to block them off. And you do have Jaco standing on top of the boxes here. This is really great stuff coming in from Fake Flashers. They've got all their angles covered. Nowhere for Wash to come back into this one. Blair will spot out Prodigy and will actually find the kill there too. Now it's 2v4. All up to Fearless and Blair. Blair taken down to just 10 HP. But this spike, it's timing down. Fearless will find Jack, so makes the econs a little bit more difficult. But I don't think there's going to be an angle they can get on into this one, Sash.
No, they're definitely completely locked out here.
No. Spike is done. It's timing out. That one's going to go boom, so you can see everybody is running away. And we'll see if Fearless can find anybody. He was trying to go for Cal, but not quite going to be able to finish that one off. Fake Flashers up 5-1 here. Doing such a great job.
We're starting to see how I'm getting reminded of our very first game where Wash was absolutely dominant, and it feels like now it's Fake Flash's turn to be dominant, and they're just taking these rounds with, it seems like, a little bit of ease, especially compared to the previous few games when they were taking rounds back.
Quick peeks now.
This is great. Wash need to figure out how to like lock them out a little bit better.
Well, they know where Fearless is now. I don't know if that shot was an accident or a warning, but either way, he's posted up in heaven. There's no way for Cal to come around the corner here, and Cal needs to be so careful. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, Cal's gone. Fearless taking his number. And his life, I mean, I suppose. He's taking both there. Fearless so good with that operator, but Fake Flashers have been playing these rounds really, really well. Even though they're at a numbers disadvantage right now, that both sides have jet ults. They both have actually 3 ults available for either sides here, but I would say Fake Flashers definitely have the more offensive ones lined up for themselves here if they did opt to go for that. But you see Chester, he's popping the recon dart through the hall, and now he's starting to spray through the dog. Coming really close to finding somebody there, but not quite able to do so. As he knows there's bodies stacked up in this hallway. Jaco trying to dash on through, but Blair is ready for him. Picks him off as that Killjoy ulti is going to be used here from Jack, and at least anything from going on here. Here they come, pushing on to this B side. They will find Chester at the very back, trying to scope somebody out with the drone, and that means Diplo is going to have time to get this spike on down, but here they come. That shock dart doing huge damage to Fearless, but he wraps around the corner. He's going to find Diplo. That's his third of this round, and it's just going to be Jack remaining in the back half, stuck in the boathouse here. Nowhere to go. Oh! That was a nice try. He does find Fearless, but Darrow will pick him off, which means that spike still needs to be defused, guys. Somebody? Anyone? Okay, Zerminius. They're giving it to Zerminius, one of our top diffusers here in LRS Valor. So just continuing to pat the stats, but nicely done by Wash to turn that one back around.
They also all have their ults, so only Zerminius since just used their ult. They were gonna need it. Good tactical defuse.
I got enough time to go into the Astro Form.
And playing for the retakes. That's what we like to see here, and something that Wash have shown us that they are very, very competent at doing. So let's see here, as it seems to be the A site to be the target here for Fake Flashers. Again, though, we do have Blair putting all that util around the B site. So if Fake Flashers do decide to change their minds here, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. I think that recon bolt just spotted them all out. Drone going to be coming around the corner as well, too. Spotted out by Zerminius, taken out. That's the ultimate hunter now. I think the drone was just the bait. They're trying to look for anybody here as Chester is going to get taken out. Diplo with the double on the Hunter's Fury. Lovely stuff with that ult. Darrow trying to spray through the Astro Smoke there. The door is going to be broken before it can even get down. But Diplo trying to go for this plant right now. Jaco picking out 2. And it's just Fearless remaining here. He's tossing smoke to try and keep himself alive here. But Fake Flashers looking for that flawless round once again. It's Prodigy to finish it off, and the flawless round comes through.
The Fake Flashes are so on it right now on the attacker side. They really know their stuff here. They're immediately clearing the necessary corners they need to, and then when they're locking down the site, they're all watching different angles. None of them are really watching the same angle unless there's overlap required. Just phenomenal. Unfortunately for Wash, they seem to be getting caught out during the transitions or before they can get a full rotate, and they need to play a little bit more for a retake. Hopefully they can get that.
Yeah, let's see how they're gonna go on this one. Fearless! What the hell? Those are the clippable moments we were looking for. Chester's even gonna toss out the Hunter's Fury to try and find anybody, but Fearless, my god, you have to keep your eyes on this guy when he's got the knives out, because he's gonna hit you up from whatever angle he can find here. So just absolutely disgusting stuff. He's still looking for more here. He's holding down this A site, and now we see a couple bodies here coming in from Fake Flashes, looking to head towards this B. You do have Blair again locking down this site. He's gonna take a little damage from that shock dart. Sitting right around the corner with the shorty, but Cal will actually find Fearless. Fearless trying to get a little bit too fancy, I think, there, but either way, it makes for some great clips as we saw in that first kill. Darrow picking off Diplo with the Marshall, and the Astro Ball is going to be coming down here from Cal. So let's see if they can move on in. Zerminius picked off by Cal. They're making their way onto this A site. Chester up in heaven, still trying to get some shock darts down. Just taking a sliver of health out of Prodigy as he's making his way up towards heaven. That spike is down. And you see even Jack tossing the swamp grenade down. So if anybody tries to go for it, he's just going to have to get the damage. But Darrow wrapping around from the side, picks up 2, gets the 3K for himself. And now we're down to a 1v2 situation. Prodigy has to be the hero here. Needs to be the one to make it happen. And he takes out Blair. He's going to get the health for himself. It's just Chester remaining. Prodigy! Such a clutch round for him. It's 7-2 for the Fake Flashers.
I think this is the most we've seen Fake Flashers up all series. This is their game. Look at Cal. Cal's taking the place of what Darrow was doing. 10-3 right now. Phenomenal with the kills. But like the rest of his team playing off their heads too. Like Fake Flashers are still definitely far from out of this series. They just showed us that. That's for sure.
Absolutely. They're doing such a great job. You said it's their game. It's their map that they chose. So clearly this one seems to be feeling good for them. But we do have to keep an eye out for what happens once we start to get the switch coming out, which is not too far away here. Oh, Jaco's going to get spotted first through the smoke as Darrow finds him. Prodigy will find Darrow. 1-for-1 trade on the board so far. Both teams still with 4 remaining players out and about. Keep an eye on Chester. He's right around this corner. This drone's gonna spot him, but he comes around. Prodigy thankfully is there with Diplo. He picks him off, but Zerminius and Fearless each gonna find themselves a kill. You can see that op is up in the corner, and Fearless picking off Prodigy. He's gonna try and find Diplo, but that spike, oh boy, it's 1v3 here, and they know where Diplo is. That's the scariest part, because you can see Blair wrapping around here. Doesn't even know that he's behind him. Diplo gonna be picked off here from below. Blair's got that one. Lovely little flank from Team Washed.
There we go. As long as they can keep it within 4, it's like pretty solid. Even right now, it's a little bit risky, but they still shouldn't feel too bad with 3 wins coming in. Especially with the attacker side that we've known Wash to have. So they're not sweating a little bit too much, and they're 2 up in this series, so they still have some wiggle room to play with.
Oh, huge wiggle room. Yeah, they've got space to breathe for sure. But this is, yeah, that was a nice little round here. And yeah, you're right too. The attacking side for Wash has definitely been favored for them. So we'll see what happens once we start to get the switch around here. But A site, we see some bodies stacking up. The Killjoy ulti is coming in. Oh, Jaco making some moves of his own. Has the knives out too. And they are very sharp indeed. Let's see though, Jaco looking to go up heaven. Does spot out Blair, but Blair is going to catch him first.
Spike planted.
Trying to get something. Those shock darts are doing some decent damage back there as Fearless peeking around the corner with the op. Not able to find that kill onto Diplo. These guys are playing this very, very safe. Watching for any potential flanks. Zerminius is looking to wrap around here. And now they've switched their attention. They don't see him here. It's going to be the recon bolt coming out. Diplo does spot him, and now Jack wrapping around the corner. Can he find him? Yes, he can. 2v1. Zerminius is not going to win that one as Jack will pick up that kill. Fearless and Blair still on the map, but that spike is ticking down, and Fake Flashers should be able to get this one. They're going to have to vacate the site, though, as I don't think they want to ruin these econs. Still looking a little bit rougher for Team Wash, but this is going to be another round here for Fake Flashers. 8-3, and last round we're going to have here before the swap.
Last round before the switch.
Damn. What a half so far we've had. Absolute opposite of what we've seen the last 2 games, with Fake Flashers finally managing to take this lead. Well, hopefully for their sake, they can continue to hold on to this for the rest of this game and turn this series around.
Absolutely, and I'd love to see a full series here today, especially for finals, to have that kind of action take place. And, you know, Wash coming through and winning these first 2 games pretty decisively. Fake Flashers are on the move right here, and let's see if they can make use of this last attacking round that they make their way onto the B site. But Jaco losing so much health due to that swamp grenade. He's tossing a smoke out in that point, and the rest of Fake Flashers going to be moving their way onto the point. Blair sitting on the backside. Don't know if they know where he's back there, but he's going to get picked up there. It's a 1-for-1 trade between him and Diplo. Prodigy will find that kill. 4v4 on the map. That's going to be the Sky all coming on out. You can see Fearless dashing on in. He's been taken down with 33 HP. Cal's in the back. He's going to get some smokes down as well, too. Going to be blocking off these sites, but can Wash go for the retake here? Darrow's going to find one. Chester will find another as Cal picking off Darrow. It's 2v2. Oh my goodness, it's just down to Jack now. 1v2ing this, but the to pick him off, and Wash gonna set themselves up to 4-8 as we go into the second half. Oh my goodness.
You failed. Now sleep.
Wash already started attacker half right there. That's what that was. They played retake, and they played it like they would like take the site normally. That was phenomenal. Hopefully that's not too much of an indication of how this half will go for Fake Flashers, but wow, for Wash's sake, that was incredible. If they can execute like that, this might be the series.
And it's almost interesting to look at it that way too, Sash, is that Wash playing for the retakes, they can almost look at it as being back on the attacking side. Once that spike is down, you're essentially going back on the attack again, back on that offense, and that's something that Wash has been very, very good at. So let's see now if Fake Flashers can hold on to this lead they've created for themselves here. Look to see if they can make it to a game 4 here today, but it is map 3 right now. Not what the predictions say. I did goof up a little bit there. My bad there. But yeah, map 3 right now. It is Team Wash on this series point. Is oh, Jaco. oh, buddy. Anyways, match point, or sorry, series point here for Team Wash, and let's see if Fake Flashers can hold on to this one. But this is, I kind of like this a little bit more. They are playing this more defensively. They're holding on to this one. Diplo is going to be forced back to the boathouses. Team Wash making the way on at this B site, trying to dip up and deck out through these pistol shots. But oh, it's going to be so close as now the body stacking in here from Team Wash. Fearless somehow surviving with 1 HP as Zerminius getting that spike planted down. Fake Flashers at a numbers disadvantage. 3v5 here. Gonna have to try and go for this retake, but it's going to be very, very difficult here. As, ooh, Prodigy actually going to be picking off Chester. And a couple low health bars, too, on the side of Wash means this isn't completely impossible here. Jack going to be putting the turret on up. They get a little bit of damage down, but here they come. Fearless with the frenzy, finding a kill. There's, oh, they're wrapping around. Team Wash are in some trouble here. They've been forced right back to the boathouse. It's 2v2. Jack is going to be flashed up, but he still finds the kill, and Fake Flashers will be able to do it. Do they have time for this defuse? I think they do. They're going to keep that lead rolling 9-4.
Wow. Just, that's what they need to do. Play it like it's a retake, so you can play it like it's an attack site. You're on attack. And, wow.
That was an intense pistol round. We don't often see that, where these teams are actually playing towards retakes and going for that, but crazy stuff to start this second pistol round of this map up. And Fake Flashers continue to push that lead. 5 rounds separate these guys, and Team Wash is not out of this whatsoever, but Fake Flashers looking really, really good here. Let's see though. Towards the A site seems to be the place of attention, as Cal is going to be the first one to find a kill on the Fearless. So Team Wash already down members. Going to make this a little bit more tricky here, as Cal taking a little bit of damage through the smokes. Same with Blair. Now taking their time. Team Wash. Oh my god. If you're watching from Blair's angle, that dot was directly on the center of his forehead. And luckily did not get caught out there, but getting a little risky here. Now Team Wash looking to wrap back around to this B site. Darrow carrying that spike right now. It's going to need to be careful as they're making their way through. Hear the spray coming out from that B site though, is see who's got themselves. Yeah, it's Diplo this time with that Ares. See Blair making his way back towards the rest of his team. Again, A site seems to be the place, but there's only 30 seconds left here. And Cal going to be picking off Chester too, so Team Watch again losing another member here. Darrow's going to go down as well too. Fake Flash is just going to clean it up flawlessly. My god.
To be fair, pissed around second round. We're good. Now it's a good little reset for ecos, more or less. Fake Flashers are gonna have to save our ego this round. And Wash should have guns. Oh, I guess they don't. They're saving for next round. Oh, they bought out. They forced up last round. Ooh, that's a bit risky. I guess because they were behind, but I don't think it's worth that risk. Especially because now they're deep in the trenches. They're gonna have to figure their way out of this.
Yeah, that's the risk you take when you go for those full buys and you're already down. So see if they can find. Oh my god. Yep, shooting through the weird dog sometimes can get something done here. As Blair, you can see, missing quite a bit of health. Do love the skin on his Frenzy though. I will point that out real quick. But let's see if they can make something happen here. You still have Diplo sitting in the back half of this B site. Very, very easy to rotate, honestly, from site to site on this one, which makes it very nice for the defending side here. So, Fake Flashers, again, this is what we wanted to see from them, is just holding up on these points, just standing the ground and keeping those angles tight. And they're doing exactly that, as Jaco's going to find a kill onto Darrow. That spray just going a little bit wide of Zerminius through the smoke, as he is going to talk to Shock Dart through. Ooh, lucky for Zerminius. He's far enough away from that one. He's looking to rejoin his team over on the other side of this map, as Blair and Fearless slowly sneaking their way up, around, and behind Diplo. Oh, wow. But Diplo might actually find someone here. He might. They hear the reload coming in. Blair's ready for it. The Frenzy's going to find the kill. Now we're down to 4v4, but that timer is ticking out. Wash need to make some moves happen now, as Fearless tossing some smoke out there, but he's going to get spotted out by Prodigy, who actually finds two on the Reyna. Zerminius does pick off Jack, but the doors are going down. And now the spike, it's the last-ditch attempt to get the spike down before they time on out. And there is not going to be the time to do it. This timer's done. Oh, Zerminius, the last second plant. No, he can't. Jaco's going to stop him. And Fake Flashers going to go up 11-4, as Chester will find a kill on Jaco to end things off. He does get the spike down, but it doesn't count at that point. Fake Flashers 2 away from making this series, well, a series.
Yeah. Wow. Wash played that very well. They did everything they needed to get onto site, but Prodigy managed to come and clutch there at the end. But also the rest of Fake Flashers playing extremely well off of each other right now. This is really nice to see. This is right now. Wash got to feel a little bit sweaty being this far apart.
Revealing area.
Here we go. Fake Flashers just a couple rounds away here from making our way to Game 4, making sure that Team Wash don't take it in a 3-sweep here today at Grand Finals. But let's see if Wash have it in them to make a comeback here. We give Fake Flash a little bit of their own medicine, a little bit of a scare here, but I'm sure Fake Flashers are feeling good about this one. Still need to be pushing it to the limit here. Still need to be doing their best here. As you can see, the bodies lining up outside of this A site. Zerminius going to try and get some smokes down into what looks like heaven. He's aiming for, as he's just waiting for his team to get ready here. Once the call is made, they're going to be going, but keep your eyes on Prodigy right now, who is looking potentially for a flank, looking potentially for anybody on a rotation. Not a very common place to be setting yourselves up to, so
Blocking sight.
you can see now, as the rest of Fake Flashers here, Team Wash moving their way in. He's going to be making his way into Prodigy wrapping around the corner, but Jack and Cal each finding themselves a kill. It's 2 for 2 here, as, oh my goodness, the members of Fake Flashers are going to be taken out on this site. That spike is right there, and you got to watch behind you because Prodigy, all he needs to do is peek on out, and he should be catching these members out, but Zerminius behind the box should be okay. Oh my goodness, Prodigy taking his sweet time, being so patient here, not giving himself up. Fake Flasher's gonna be going to match point here.
For the first time this series, let's go Fake Flashers. You're keeping yourself back in this. Like, you show you still had that spunk last game, and you still got it now. Like, let's keep it going, tie it up. Let's take us to game 5 here, because this is finals, baby. We gotta see this.
Fake Flashers looking to mount this comeback. They're looking to pull it back and make sure we're not going home early tonight. But this has honestly been really, really good from them. All they need to do is just one more single win here, and we're gonna head off to map 4, which would be Haven, if we do end up seeing it, which is looking more than likely here. These Fake Flashers got themselves set up, and Blair's already missing a bunch of health, but Fearless gonna be finding that kill onto Jaco. Blair picking up that spike, and sitting on 13 HP is not gonna be looking too healthy, but oh my goodness, Fake Flashers find 3 back to back to back to back. As Blair, if he gets spotted out by Jack here, oh my goodness, one little pick, one little pop will get him. So you see, nicely done. He drops the spike at least to allow Chester to go and pick this one up, but it's not gonna matter because Fake Flashers are taking this one, and we're headed to map 4.
Wow. Incredible. Phenomenal Fake Flashers. Let's go.
Let us go. This is, oh my goodness, lovely stuff from Fake Flashers. And what a win too, 13-4. They did not let up on the gas for one single moment. They made that so tough for Washed and won that extremely, extremely convincingly. 20 kills there for Prodigy, 17 for Cal. So still some big numbers on the board. And this is looking like we got ourselves a series here. So we'll see if they want to break once again, or if we want to get right into this next map. But we are going to be heading on to Haven next. But that, honestly, Fake Flashers, they got some life in them. And on the map that they selected, clearly showing us that they have done some planning in this one. So we do have confirmation from both teams that we are going to be taking a quick break. But when we get back, we're heading on to Haven for map 4 of the day. This is going to be a crazy one, guys. You do not want to miss this. So we'll see you very soon back on the desk.
got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. Esports go wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. 99.3 got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. Esports go wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way. Run. One way, one way, one way. Esports go arcane. ここまで来たぜ、Better than I was Taihan 21 Savage 世界はアーケード I play このゲーム大抵マンネリ Goddamn 上しか見てない Amen Amen よりも B man 言葉のリレーリプレイないこのライフいいねステージの右側いいね Bitch please 触らないでこれは俺の人生 Free day 聞いてみて Feel it スラックみたいに Weekend 正解などないと思ったらいいぜ93 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一方通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way, one way, one way, run. One way, one way, one way. 99.3 got a bad boy. Don't follow me, I'm a hot boy. Esports go wrong way. Wanna go below, but I'm black boy. One way, one way, one way, run. One way, one way, one way. Hey, 量産する音楽ライブ。Hey, 俺はまるでアンディ・ウォーホル。フィクショナルなやつばかり何が欲しいアンディをホールポピ様に旅の始まり間に合わないくらいのなりくらりワンウェイ止まれないぜ Yeah, hey 立ち止ま Run ヤバいベースライン赤いヤマハライ左手残すタイヤマーク殴り書きのポエム過去の俺を超える左手は添えるてかさお前さ何がしたいの口ばっかでダサいお口に着をないんだろ覚悟足りないのにそう待つことがクソ99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一方通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way one way one way run One way one way one way 99.3 got a bad boy Don't follow me I'm a hot boy 一方通行 wrong way Wanna go below but I'm black boy One way one way one way run One way one way one way Baby on my side on my side on my side run Baby on my side on my side on my side run Baby on my side on my side on my side run Baby on my side on my side on my side run Baby on my side on my side run Run Run
Welcome to Wonderland, Simbi. Trust in your intuition.
What was it I am? Bitch, I'm the man. Don't be scared, give me your hand. Take you to Wonderland. Man, it's really ain't in the plan. But fuck all your plans, let's go. Come here. Wolves howl at any hour, cross them and I'll devour you in a second. Better mind how you walk through. Making it out alive is something to hope to. On my life, there's wonder and terror and beauty in nature. Independent here on my own, still doing it major. Hey, you cannot be on the phone, so do me a favor. Oh, wait, slow down. Rabbit holes where it goes down. Do not interrupt the flow now. Look at me, eyes peeled, know you're gonna be healed. I've been down in nitty gritty and stayed in the hills. I've been all over the world now, but never to chill. Been exposed to finding things and Italian meals. What a change. Wonderland is amazing, ain't it? Ain't it? Been partying for days on the same shit, same shit. Never mind who I came with, man. I never ever wanna leave. Let me stay lit, let me stay.
Alla io party prima. Be careful, Iscrivetevi in reality.
What was it I am? Bitch, I'm the man. Don't be scared. Give me your hand. Take you to Wonderland. Man, it's really ain't in the plan. But fuck all your plans. Let's go. Wonderland is amazing, ain't it? Never ever wanna leave. Let me stay lit. I've been partying for days on the same shit. I've been partying. Turn up, turn up. Never mind who I came with. Don't worry about it. Picture perfect, yeah, picture perfect. Colors of the images are inverted or for a purpose. I say this shit loud and clear for you all, and I know you heard it. I know you're learning ways of this place, and you show your concerns, and I understand how you feel, but fuck how you feel. You can only eat if you hunt, and are you willing to kill? Mercy is never shown, and damn it, it's all I've known. Remember to pay your debts. This shit is some Game of Thrones.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the LRS Valorant Grand Finals. We got ourselves a series on our hand as Fake Flashers just won on map 3 over on, I believe it was Ascent that we were just on. Yes, but we are getting ready to go for map number 4 of the day. So as we get in, make sure to get those predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to win this 4th map. Again, a win here for Fake Flashers means we're headed to game 5, and then it's really just down to a best of 1 at that point. But Team Washed looking to take this one home here and make themselves a 2-time champion. However, both sides are looking very strong here today, especially after that game 3. Fake Flashers showing that they are not ready to give up yet. But I believe we are ready to go, ready to hop onto Haven for our 4th map of the day. And it was, this map was selected by Team Wash, but it will be Fake Flashers on the attacking side first. A lot of crazy stuff can go on with this map, considering we have 3 points to look at, lots of different angles. And I think, honestly, the big thing here on Haven is coordination and making those shot calls.
Yes. This map is massive. It's easily the biggest map we have, especially considering we have 3 different sites you got to play from. Besides Breeze, somehow I think Breeze might be a little bit bigger, but
I think it is.
But playing that B side is really rough, especially as an attacker side. You want to usually leave that as an option. We're gonna see. I'd like to see Omens on this map. There's Terminius going for that. Astras are great on this map as well. Characters that have a lot of widespread cross map play. Sova's we're gonna definitely, because you need a Sova now. Fearless going classic with the jet. Love to see it.
Yep. Nothing too surprising about that one. Prodigy kind of cycling through a few as well too, deciding do they want the double duelist here with the Reyna and Jet, which again can be very strong, or do they want something else? But yeah, I like that idea of widespread, high mobility, be able to rotate fast. That's what you really need on these maps.
Choose your
Not too surprising to
agent.
see Chester and Diplo back on the Sovas once again. Jack on the Killjoy, and Blair potentially looking to go Killjoy as well too. So pretty close to a mirror matchup in terms of what we've seen throughout the day. Only the variation of potentially the Astra and Omen are the only two differences on these sides. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 4, still at series point for Team Washed, as they're looking to close this out and crown themselves LRS Valorant champions for a second time in a row. But Fake Flashers are going to be bringing the heat for sure. But let's get going, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to keep getting those predictions in. Let us know who you think is going to win map number 4 here. Let's throw down a few points and get the ball rolling as well. Oh boy. But on these pistol rounds, I mean, game 3, we saw something a little bit different there from Fake Flashers. We actually saw a setup for, it seemed to be a pretty standard round in terms of planting and going for the retake here. But it is going to be Washed on that defending side first. I believe we've seen them on this map before. And defending side, they've been very, very good. Attacking side, they've become extremely scary. So I think Fake Flashers really need to be ready for all the stops that Wash are going to be pulling out on this one here. Let's see as we get into this one. Zerminius holding down that B site. As that Omen smoke coming on out to block off the window, but you're going to hear the shots already coming through. This A site seems to be the place to be. As the shock dart's coming out in the corner, not going to be finding anybody there. Oh, Jaco almost gets caught out and thankfully able to dash back into the sewers, but Fake Flash is looking for a wraparound. However, Zerminius is ready and waiting for them in the window there as 3 members have been coming through. The firing squad is on Zerminius. He's not able to get away from that one. So 1-for-1 trade as the rest of Wash is actually going to be rotating towards this C site. At least you have 2 members on this C site. And Fake Flashers caught in a little bit of a pickle here as they needed to make a decision where they want to go. You can see Team Wash again making the rotations, playing this defense very well. Blair is going to be spotted out by that one. Gives Prodigy enough time to pick him off with the Ghost. As now Fake Flashers looking to make their way in onto this A site. Cal going for the plant right now. Let's see if we can find this. That's going to be Chester dropping on down, finding 2. Oh my goodness. Almost able to finish it off, but Jaco is there to clean up those 2. And now it's just Darrow versus the world, trying to pick up Prodigy, trying to find those shots, but Prodigy is on point this time, and Fake Flashers starting this one off with a win.
Nice. This is what Fake Flashers want us to, how the Fake Flashers want to start this. They won that last game. They established that they're still a strong contender. They're here for a reason. They managed to beat the first place team for a reason. So they need to continue showing that off here. And if they can secure this game, I feel like Split might just momentum-wise shift into their favor. So, holy smokes, we're in for a series.
Now, I'm not going to say it's correlated, but whoever's won the first round in each of these maps have won the entire game. So I'm just going to throw that out there as a potential stat there, but we'll have to see how this one goes. Fake Flashers already just attacking the C side so aggressively. The shock dart's coming out as well too, which means no one can get back in here. But Washed, very good historically at these retakes. But oh, Jaco turning around, gonna take a couple shots to the back there as Blair comes in to finish him off. 4v4 on the C site still as the rest of Fake Flashers push back into the hallway there, or at least into C long, as that's going to be looking, they're trying to look for a defuse here, but Fake Flashers, all they need to do is really shoot down this hallway. It's a straight shot. They're taking down everybody on Wash, and that's going to be Fake Flashers picking themselves up a second win.
That's a really interesting plant spot, especially for so early on, where guns you have aren't really that accurate that far distance. But if you have a firing squad shooting down a gauntlet, there's no chance for anyone.
Exactly. Honestly, that was really smart by Fake Flashers. They put the spike right in the spot of that C long. Even though the smoke's coming down, there's like, as long as we each fire at some point here, we're gonna find somebody. That's exactly what they do. Oh boy, Sash. Well, Fake Flashers up 2 already early on this map, but let's see what Team Wash are gonna have in terms of defense here, because I think Fake Flashers just hitting them up way too fast. Don't know what to do with that. Shock dart's coming through. Gonna not quite find anybody here. Darrow will find a shock dart of his own. His feet is, I believe that was Diplo sharing some love. Let's see where they want to rotate to. Seems to be the C site once again, as Cal, backed up by Jaco, are going to be making their way there. Prodigy's already on site, so should be able to hold those angles so nobody can make their way back here. So in comes Cal going for the plant, and there's lots of time to get this one down. Now Wash got to reevaluate, need to reassess for how they're going to be approaching the C site. Recon Bolt will be coming on out as, oh, you can hear the big shots are there, but coming through the smoke. Cal's going to find Chester first. Jack picking off Zerminius as well. Now it's 5v2. Not much they can do. I think Jack is going to be spotted out. Yeah, nice shot by Fearless, but in the meantime, Jaco was able to pick off the second last member of Wash here, but Fearless, oh, he was trying hard. He picks off 2 members of Fake Flashers, but Jaco will clean this up. Fake Flashers hitting them hard. 3-0.
That's gonna be a big eco hit, losing an AWP like that. 3rd round into this game. Wash are gonna have to play from behind, and they're not gonna be able to come back into this for another round or 2. And from there, they're gonna have to play from behind. They're putting themselves into a pretty risky spot right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Again, the pressure's on. Washed. All they need is just one more win, but Fake Flashers know if they can just get that one extra dub, we're heading to game 5, the final deciding match. But let's see, they're on to the C side aggressive once again. They will spot Fearless dashing back towards Garage, but he's gonna get picked off by Diplo as Jaco planting himself up here. He's gonna see the shots coming through from Zermanius, but Darrow and Diplo each gonna be picking up a kill there. So it's 1 for 1. 4v3 for the side of Fake Flashers. Is Jack gonna find another? Wait a minute, Fake Flashers just cleaning this up. It's just Blair remaining, and he's only got 45 HP. Not too sure what he can do with this one, but they know where he's at. Trying to find Jaco with the shorty, but Jaco using the classic and finding those kills. Fake Flashers with a huge lead to start this map 4 off.
Wow. This is another great lead for Fake Flashers that we didn't see too much earlier on this series. They're really starting to learn how to pick apart the holes in Wash's defense. Washed. That's hard to say.
Washed. It's what? Oh damn! Yeah,
defense.
that's it. Washed. Yeah. English is a weird language, to be completely honest, man.
No doubt.
Here we go though. Diplo did just pick up an alt orb, so he's sitting on that Hunter's Fury. Yeah, he's gonna be using that this time around, but hear the spray coming out from that C site, so I think right now Fake Flashers, you can see the pinks coming out on the mini maps as well too. They're expecting, or Wash is at least expecting Fake Flashers to be making their way up this time again, but look where Darrow set up. Oh, watching that A entry point is he's gonna pick off one, looking for Diplo as well, but Jaco's coming around the corner as well too. He needs to be careful. Takes a good chunk out of Jaco, but that means now the doorway is open for Fake Flashers to make their way over to this A site. We are going to have Fearless make his way up into heaven. Yes, that Oppen is ready to go. Oh, so close, but through the wall. Jaco's going to find him. That's going to be the Hunter's Mark coming through as well, too. Diplo taking one shot. Diplo taking the second. That means the spike is down.
30 seconds left.
He's going to get scooped up quick there by Prodigy and planted on down just in time. Oh, he did not plant it. Oh boy, that could be potentially, that little loss of time to not get himself set up here. Blair going to be coming around the corner. That Omen smoke is up, and Prodigy is hiding in it. He's coming around the corner. He will find Blair. He's going to get the heal up as well, too. But Jaco finds 2 there, and that's the cleanup from Prodigy. Fake Flashers have found their ground. They have found their footing in this series. Up 5-0 right now on this 4th map here. This is insane.
They should not have won that. They should not have won that round. That was a 3v2, and they were split up a lot. Unfortunately, Wash decided not to split and have one person go up in heaven, which would have been like the ideal call there since they had 2 people to take site together. Oh no, this is looking troublesome for Washed.
Maybe just a little bit. It's still early, but again, we're looking more at the tempo, right? That Fake Flashes are carrying into this one, and they are just, again, it's gas, gas, gas the entire way. That's what we saw through the end of that map 3 today, and exactly what they're doing right now. You can see Prodigy already making his way on, and Jaco picking up a kill on the Fearless. So again, removing those big threats is Fake Flashers. What the hell is going on? They just go in as a collective unit. SEAL Team 6 is just on point, ready to go, and they just eviscerate Team Wash here. It's only Chester left. He's got a Sheriff, so he might find a lucky pick somewhere here, but the spike is down onto that B site, and not too much that Chester is going to be doing 1v5 unless the Sheriff is in town today. But I don't think that's happening, and it's likely going to be Fake Flashers round right here. I think he did hear Diplo coming around the corner. Oh no, that's gonna be unfortunate for Chester. That aim is slightly off, and Diplo cleans it up. Another flawless round for the Fake Flashers, and it's 6-0.
Just shakiness, a lot of shakiness coming out from Wash. They aren't showing the confidence they did on Pine or Icebox, because that was a totally different team that we saw then. It seems like the coordination's a little bit off. It's a little bit slow, and they just seem a little bit unsure with what they're doing. They need to figure out something more consistent they can work around, because right now playing the aggression isn't working.
No. The 5 ults available right now for the side of Fake Flashers is going to be so tough to deal with. You can see Jaco's got the knives out already. Prodigy popping his Empress as well. So that is going to be the 2 duelists at least getting their ults off there, but not able to quite find anything with that, as they're going to be making their way into this A site. But let's see what Wash have to do. They're still holding this down defensively pretty well. No members lost yet. Let's see, now we have a little bit of a lull. Those ults did come out, but they are being so patient. Look at the pings coming out of Darrow. How in the hell does this guy know that Jack is sitting directly there? That is actually insane, the fact that he's able to have the insight to this. But he's got his crosshairs on him. He's not going to be able to spray through that because the walls are too thick at that point, but they know exactly where Jack is.
You should run.
This is ridiculous. Killjoy ult is going to be coming out. Here is, you can see those bullets from the end of Jack are not going to be making their way through, but Jack now knows.
30 seconds.
That Wash knows where he's at. Anyways, still full 5. We're running out of time there on this one, so Fake Flashers need to start making some moves here, and they've made their way back over to the seaside. But look at Sir Mini is set up in the corner. Chester spraying away with the Odin will find 3. As Jaco, yes, he does find 1 for himself. As Jaco. Sorry, he finds 3 for himself there. It should have been Wash favored. The time is ticking down. Is this spike going to go down in time? Jack gets it with 2 seconds remaining. He gets the spot right up on top of the shipments, and Jaco with the 4K to clean it up. Absolutely ridiculous for Fake Flashers. There's no way.
What is happening?
There's no way.
Fake Flashers suddenly just flipped a switch. They're absolutely washed. I'm so sorry. But, like, this is ridiculous. Wash should have won that. That was their round, and it seems like they forget the different ways people can rotate on this map and flank you, and they're not communicating to have one person to watch those odd rotations. So they're just kind of losing it.
Holy man, Fake Flashers have, let's just say, accumulated a little bit of momentum here. They are rolling down this game so far is Diplo. Oh, trying to find Zerminius there, but Prodigy will go ahead and clean that one up. But Jaco, again, is just being the star of this map so far. Sitting on 15 frags, and the spike is down on the C site. Only Fearless and Darrow remaining. But Darrow is quite a ways away from this one, too. Fearless is on the backside of this point, but coming around the corner, not going to be able to find Jaco. As Jaco finds himself his 16th of this map so far. This is absolutely insane. Jack waiting there in mid for Darrow to pop his face out, and I'm a little speechless. It's 8-0.
Yeah. Like, this is the biggest streak we've had almost this entire season.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right on that, Sash.
Like,
and in grand finals too.
What? Okay, I'm about it happening first time in grand finals, but Jacob, 16-1. It finally just doing what all the other people that fragged out last before the. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak right now.
Big Flash is kind of breaking our brains here. Is Prodigy going to be picking up the first one of this round? Nicely done. Fake Flashers again on the board with the numbers advantage. See if they can find anything else here. Jaco, you can see we got to keep our eyes on him, making his way slowly towards that B side. Chester is waiting around the corner and does find the drop on him first. So nicely done. The rest of these members of Fake Flashers looking to line up and make their way through Garage here. You do have Zerminius hiding around the corner, and you do have Fearless not too far away from him on that C side. But here they come on to Garage. Oh, and a lengthy trade will go Cal-sided, but Chester able to pick off Jack with the Hunter's Fury. Fearless in the back, picking off Prodigy, but the numbers for Fake Flashers, you can see, once they attack a site, they find all those entry angles and will make sure to cover each and every single one. They do exactly that. They pick off Fearless, and the spike is down. That Killjoy ult is going to be used, but now we're down to a 2v2. Make it a 1v2, make it a, oh my goodness, 2v0, because Fake Flashers cleaning up again. Oh my god!
Wash are kind of like, they're playing really weird off of each other when it comes to retake. They're just kind of going in 1v1ing. They're trying to 1v-Xing, I guess I should say. Because they're not playing off of each other. They're not trying to take single trades. They're not really, I guess they didn't have smokes there, but the retake is just very scuffed as opposed to what it used to be in the previous game. They need to really quickly rearrange themselves. I think they're a bit shook with this sudden momentum switch from the first 2 games, but they've had some time. They've had 9 rounds to get used to it. They gotta figure something out quick, because if they let this get out of hand, this series is gone. Like, Big Flashers could take this all.
Yeah, the 2-game lead that they had is looking like it's just about to fizzle out, because this is just really just clean, aggressive attacking from the side of Fake Flashers. Once they're on that point, they are on in numbers. You can see the coordination coming out. So that's why I think, this tactical break that we're seeing right here is definitely needed for Team Wash to get their heads on straight, to be like, hey guys, let's collect ourselves. Let's get back into this one. We know we can take them. We did it 2 times already today. So what's going on here? The fact that we don't even have a round. Washed really need to refocus here. And hopefully they can find something. Even on a little bit of a save round, maybe accepting the fact that this might not be the round, but maybe next round. However, the econs coming in from Fake Flashers are ridiculous. They've got full buys, they got full guns, they've got 2 ultis available too. Jaco and Diplo with their ults ready. Won't be too surprised. Oh, see Diplo checking those corners. That's what we love to see. But Jaco going in a little bit too ham is going to get picked up by Blair. Cal there to trade it right back on out. The 2-for-1 special. See Diplo getting the shock dart back as well, and you see how hard they hit these points. They're on, the spike is down, and there are bodies left and right here from either side, but gotta see if Team Watch can make something happen here with the Sheriff. Darrow coming around the corner, but Diplo sitting in hell ready for him. Zerminius will find a kill there. He picks himself up a better gun as around the corner he comes. Diplo ready to go, picking him off. It's 10-0 for Fake Flashers.
What is happening? This is finals. 10-0? What? Wash, what is happening? I want to hear what the players are saying to each other. I want to know what's going on behind the benches. Like, are Fake Flashers just coordinating like absolute gods? Or is Wash really falling apart behind the scenes? Like, This is rough. This is the roughest we've seen them all season too.
I honestly, I would say this is more on the side of fake flashers turning it on, finding the momentum that they needed. Because last week they were able to take down PvE.
True.
13-4 in a couple rounds too. We saw that just last game as well. So they're a very strong team. Once they get rolling as well too, they are looking strong. But here comes the Hunter's Furies from Diplo, trying to find Darrow at the back half of that C site. Not going to be able to quite do that. But Chester actually finding kill onto Jaco before those knives can come out. So this might be the first time we've seen Wash get themselves an advantage and see if they can actually make something happen out of it. Chester on 25 HP, still has a couple shock darts ready to go if need be. But Diplo sneaking his way through mid with Jack and Cal. See if they can do it. Again, they're going in. You can see both sides being covered by these members of fake flashers. Cal gonna find one there. Jack gonna find Blair. And now things are all evened up. It's 3v3. The Astro Smokes are coming down. They might actually be making their way towards this A site as we do have Jack sitting on the back here, waiting for anybody to rotate through. And actually, I really like this from fake flashers. They send Cal and Diplo to the A site to get the plant down. You still have Jack watching this B site, but Darrow coming around the corner with that off will pick him off first. Washed need to get towards this site. They need to be able to defuse this here and slow down the fake flashers. They're just too much on a roll here. Chester, let's see if he can get a recon dot out for his team, but it's not going to be enough in time because Cal is ready for Darrow. He picks him up. It's 2v2, and what was a numbers advantage for Wash is now right back down to even. Zermini is looking for the defuse, but you do not want to be stacked up. Chester gets one. Diplo finds Chester, but Zerminius will finish him off. Does he have enough time to defuse here? It's going to be so close. Coming down to the final seconds, and Wash finally get themselves on the board.
Wow. Holy smokes.
Last round in the half.
That's your place in this game. You got a round. That's it. You guys can take this, kind of slowly work your way back. Even if you can't make it this game, at least get yourself feeling like a team back in this. You know, try to win your way back into this so that way you're ready to go at least for the next game, because it's gonna be really tough for them to come back. But they can do it. We just saw a team go 10 straight, so another team could go 10 straight as well.
I think it was last split when I was casting with Dallas. It's like, oh yeah, all this team needs to do is just win like 8 games straight. They did exactly that, but let's see. Right now, Fearless with the knives out. You can see he's maybe looking for something here. As I think that bot is going to spot him out first and toss out a couple shots. So he knows Jack is not too far away from this one. But look at fake flashers. They're on the C site already. No one's defending it. No one's ready for that. So it's going to have to be the retake coming in from the side of Wash. Those shock darts, though. Ooh, that bay. And in comes the big Astro wall here. Let's see if they can make something happen with this. Prodigy finding one. Chester trading it right on to Cal. And Prodigy with a second pickup there on the Blair. Now we're 3v3 as Chester peeking down C long. Prodigy is waiting for him. He gets picked off. Oh my goodness, fake flashers. This is a lot. This is a lot to deal with if your team washed here. Because you see, nobody ready for that one. As soon as fake flashers realize that they have the green light, they hit that site up.
Yep. They hit that side up, locked it down, and even when they lock it down, though, they play a very fluid lockdown. They kind of just move around, taking whatever fights they can instead of just holding angles, which might be the secret to winning this map, is just getting this, playing really high movement here instead of trying to just sit and take angles.
Oh my lord, this is getting a little dicey for Wash, and you gotta be feeling the pressure now, knowing that we were two games up in this series and won them very convincingly too. We won them pretty well, but now this is fake flashers potentially looking for reverse sweep territory as they look to take this 4th map and take us to a game 5 here today. But only 2 wins away from doing that. This is insanity unfolding between our very eyes, which is why sometimes our brains sometimes go to mush. Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts keeping in track of this, especially when they hit those points up super hard. But you can see Blair and Zerminius. Oh, they're going to get spotted out in garage here as they make their way back towards C. Jack picking off Blair here. And you can see who's on defense here? We got fake flashers on defense, and they're the ones holding the angles. Again, almost standing in places you would not expect for them to be, but you got to be checking your corners, and Team Watch is just... I guess, cracking under the pressure a little bit here. Fake Flashers have the numbers advantage, looking to set themselves a match point here. As we are going to have Darrow wrapping around towards his A side. He's trying to find something. Fearless is going to find Diplo up there, but Jaco is low. Prodigy takes out Fearless, and Darrow's going to see his window of opportunity and gets the spike down. Chester taking down Jaco as well. We're at a 2v2 situation. Chester, no need to peek out here. All Chester and Darrow need to do is hold these angles. They just need to hold tight, guys. Hold it tight. They're coming around the corner. That's exactly what we want to see from Wash. Darrow and Chester each picking up a kill. They're not out of this yet.
Holy smokes. Yeah, just like you said, that's exactly what they needed to do there. Just to hold that down. And now they can hopefully they can manage to hold on to this pistol, the second round here with Spectres, and then from there, they can continue that. They can steal the same streak that Fake Flashers did, just from the momentum and eco shifts that they're gaining right now.
Absolutely. We have seen a few runs from Team Wash when they start to go for this, when they get the Spectres and start moving with that, but a bit of a save round coming in here for Fake Flashers, and you know what? They've got tons of breathing room this game for sure, so they can kind of not worry too much about this one as Verminius finding one. Oh, look at them go. Onto the C point. You're going to see a few members of Fake Flashers start to rotate around, but Chester is waiting for Jack in the hallway. He's going to pick him on off as Jaco and Diplo here with a couple of classics. Well, classic and a shorty. As we're going to see, oh, Diplo does get spotted out, making his way through Garage here. But Darrow coming around the corner is actually going to get shot in the face by Diplo with the classic as Jaco gets taken out by Germinius coming around the corner. Diplo will find a second. So this is going to make the econs a little bit more tough for Team Wash, but Team Wash finding themselves a win, keeping that momentum going.
The Fake Flashers did the smart thing and saved last round, so now they're going to have a couple solid guns. They're going to be able to take this to match point, potentially. I think the play for Wash is to try to bait out a lot of aggressive attacks, bait out some aggressive play from Fake Flashers, get some early picks, and hopefully take advantage of that. But wow, extraordinary.
Yeah, this has been incredible stuff, but again, if you're Team Watch, you got to know that when Fake Flashers are hitting up a site, they are coming in numbers, so you got to have multiple bodies watching those angles, watching those entry points here, and I guess that's kind of the hard part about Haven is that there's so many and it's such a wide map to cover. So Cal picking up the first kill of this 15th round. As you can see, again, Jack standing around the back here. Diplo watching A, and Team Wash, they're going to have a rough time coming in here as they already have lost 2 members. Darrow getting sprayed through the box here. Prodigy spraying somewhere as well too, but the shock dart will take him low enough for Prodigy to go ahead and clean this one up, but Chester and Zerminius, the last 2 remaining members of Wash here, need to go up against 5 members of Fake Flashers, and they've only got Sheriff's Ed. Woo! And it's just not going to be enough. Prodigy cleaning it up, switching to his sidearm as well.
Match point.
Sash, this is match point for game 5. Oh my god.
Like, after the first 2 games, I would not have seen this coming. No chance, no shot. Like, I don't know, whoever predicted this outcome, like, you're a genius, okay? 12-3.
Oh my goodness. Fake Flashers, can they do it right now? Right here, Fearless. Oh boy, he's gonna find 1 kill right off the bat, so could be a little bit more challenging here, but we see the defense coming out of the side of Fake Flashers. Again, you're the ones on defense. You're the ones who have to hold down these points. There's no need to get super aggressive unless you know you have the numbers advantage here. So let's see as Zerminius is going to be tossing out some smokes here, making his way in. Look where that sight line is. He's going to get spotted out and makes his way back towards B mid with the rest of his team. And now, knowing that A and C have been covered by these members of Fake Flashers, they're on to this B site. Team Wash, are going to lose Zerminius. They're going to lose Darrow as well. In comes the Hunter's Fury. Can they find anybody with it? It's Hunter's Fury's going left and right. Everybody's tossing their ults out here. And Fearless with the 3K. Team Wash have got the spike down, have got the 3v1. All they need to do is make sure this spike has got enough time to time on out. Diplo, though, still with full health, full shield, is going to get a little bit of damage, a little bit of spray coming through here. Can Fearless find himself a 4K? That shock dart's going into the corner. In comes Diplo, but the corners and the angles are all being covered by Washed here. Oh boy.
Very smart. They ran out of options on A and C. They went B. Like B is like one of the best alt sites to use, just because as soon as you're in panic mode, you know B will be like a slightly open spot, and you just need to entry the front half. As long as you can close out the 2 side entries, you're good. And it's pretty easy to lock down B once you're holding Windows side. But using it as a main attack point, initial attack point, isn't really the greatest.
See that the Blade Storm is ready to go for Fearless. Same with Darrow and their Empress. But we'll see if they want to. I mean, they don't really have a choice. They kind of have to start using those ults. And they might have to pop them out here. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Fearless bringing out the knives. Prodigy is right around the corner. Again, if you're Prodigy right now, there's no need to peek.
Oh.
There is absolutely no need to peek there as Fearless comes around the corner, takes his head off. And now Fake Flashers down a member. But still, you can see really good use of utility coming in from Jack, holding off Garage and B mid. So you see that is going to be put to good use here. As the Astro Smoke even there as well too. But taking their time here. Got to catch my breath because it's a lot happening here today in LRS Valorant Grand Finals. This could be the round here for Fake Flashers to take themselves to that game 5 as Jaco will find one. Chester coming around the corner to pick off Jaco. And now we see the members of Wash heading towards his A site. I think Diplo is definitely reading this one right. He's making his way over and around as well too. Heading towards Heaven. Don't be surprised if he sends the drone out here, but I think it's going to be the shock dart first to try and stop this plant, but Jack is going to be able to get it down first. Sorry, not Jack. Jack is going to be able to find the kill first. That spike is going to be planted. Jack's on the defending side. He's not planting spikes. Cal, though, making some moves as he finds Blair. 3-2 right now. Wash have the numbers disadvantage. And look at Cal. He's able to pick off Chester. It's just Darrow needs to 1v2 here if he wants to keep his team into this one. Coming around the corner, though. Cal is there, ready to go. And all they need to defuse. Fake Flashers are gonna take us to a game 5. They're looking for the reverse sweep right here. It all comes down to this, Sashman. One final game we're going to is Fake Flashers find themselves 2 wins straight.
What?
I am gobsmacked right now. Fake Flashers are playing out of their freaking minds today.
Like, incredible. Like, phenomenal. Like, I don't have enough synonyms for these words here. Yeah, we got a series now. Cal typed in chat. Holy smokes. From those first 2 games, you would not have seen it coming back. But Fake Flashers, clearly, they're here for a reason. They beat out PvE, 2-time previous champions as well. They're here for a reason, and they're here to win this now. And, like, there's a fire burning beneath them that we haven't quite seen before, and they might take this all the way. Wow.
I don't know, maybe being down 0-2, knowing how well they've been playing, kind of lit a fire under their asses. But Fake Flashers are back in it. It comes down to one final. It's a best of 1 essentially to decide our LRS Valorant Fall 2021 champions. But we are heading on to our final map in just a few short moments. We are going to take a quick break to let these teams get ready to go for our final map of the day. But we are heading on to, I believe it is Split, to decide it all here, and Fake Flashers will be on the defending side first. So, guys, we will see you back here in 5 minutes. Do not go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss this because potential reverse sweep coming in. So much on the line here. One final game to decide our champions for this fall. We'll see you soon.